Yo, what is up, everybody?
Hey.
It is Jay the Great here with Wildcat back with episode
Yeah.
31. And before we
Yeah.
begin, I'm going to let you guys know I want to start this. If you guys are watching right now, please leave topics in the comments because we want to talk about what you guys want. That's the point of this. And, you know, anything, really. Fuck it. I mean, this is just a
Please.
podcast.
Anything helps.
There is no agenda. You guys want us to talk about fucking carrots for 4 hours? Fuck it, man. We'll talk about whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But,
Yeah.
getting right straight to it. Naruto topics. So I'm gonna do now, so we don't ever run out of topics. I'm just gonna recap on the reaction videos I make each week. So this week I did Itachi versus Obtio. So let's start with that one. This video was it's pretty clear who would win. Obito is stronger in just about every form, besides when he's a little kid, obviously against Itachi, like sick Itachi. Obito is just he has better taijutsu, better speed, and all around better shinobi. He's almost better at everything besides genjutsu. Itachi is the king of genjutsu, but besides that, Obito in the video, Swag Kage, he basically says, "Yeah, Obito is superior." I agreed basically with everything he said. Obito is just another level. He's the strongest in the Akatsuki, probably for sure.
He is probably.
Yeah, he could probably beat anyone else one-on-one. He's pretty powerful. His Kamui, he's unstoppable. You can't hit him with physical attacks, with nothing. And there's only like a 5-minute interval, and he's just unstoppable. I mean, what he's capable of is pretty great. Itachi is very formidable, but he's just not on the same level as Obito.
Yeah, that's Itachi's like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
This is a hard one because Itachi actually is. I don't know. He killed who?
But there's a lot of people out there that are Itachi's my favorite character, but there's some people that are just ridiculous, like huge fans, and they say that he beats anybody. That's just bullshit. He's powerful, God, but he's not a god tier shinobi. Obito in some forms is god tier, like when he becomes a 10 tails, that's god tier. When he has a Rinnegan and he fights Naruto, Kakashi and Guy, he's pretty much god tier right there. Itachi would have nothing against him.
Yeah.
So overall, I just want to recap. Obito wins in just about every version besides when he's a little kid. Obviously, he was not right. So Itachi is still a king, though. He's a king, but Obito dominates. But the next one, this was more fun. Top 5 broken jutsu. On the video I did, I reacted to. Swag said. So I think the top 5. Swag Kage said, Thunder God release, Lightning release, which is I don't know if you know the right Kages, who are Kages of the Cloud Village, they have lightning release. Basically, you're indestructible. I mean, and you're quick as fuck. You're durable as fuck. You hit hard as fuck. Naruto in the war couldn't do shit to the third rate Kage. He needed help inside scoop on him to even defeat him. Yeah. Even a KCM1, KCM, the Rasen Shuriken didn't do shit to him. So you're basically a demigod. You're damn near a god. The only guys that'd be able to kill you is like someone like, I don't know, like a god level fighter. That's the only guys that'd be able to hurt someone like.
Like Pain? Pain would be like god tier?
No, I think he'd be Pain too. Maybe. I think the Red Kage would probably be Pain. Yeah, he's on another level. The third Red Kage is on another level. But I think number 4. I'm trying to remember what it was. So it was multi-shot going with Jutsu. There was Particle Style. There was Thunder God. 8 Inner Gates. And I think number 4 was. God damn it! I'm trying to remember. God, I can't believe I'm forgetting right now. Let me look again because I can't believe I fucking forgot.
No, that's okay. It's okay. Take your time, bro. I'm just kind of like keeping up with the list right now.
Yeah.
What about death controlling one? The curse technique. That one.
I think that was pretty OP. Yeah, the ability you literally can resurrect the dead and make them do what you want. The one that Kabuto.
That'd actually be pretty smart too.
Yeah, the one that Kabuto used in the war. That was pretty fucking. That was pretty fucking OP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, basically, he almost ended the world with that jutsu. I mean, what he was able to do with that jutsu is ridiculous. And Itachi was the only reason why the world didn't fucking end. But let me see. I'm trying to see what number 4 was.
And this is just your top 5, right? I don't know if you just out of all time.
Yeah. Well, this is from the video that he made.
Oh, the video he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it? Trying to get to number 4, so I'll remember right away. I think it was Sage Mode. Was it Sage Mode?
Sage Mode.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. God damn it! Why is it so hard to find?
You wouldn't include Mata's New Jutsu?
Madara, he has shit. Where is it? Sorry, guys. I have a horrible fucking memory.
No, it's okay, bro. Take your time.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna say Sage Mode. Sage Mode was
Sage
what?
Mode.
Yeah, that's the one that Naruto used to defeat Pain. Well,
Yeah.
he almost died, but then the Nine Tails came out and he beat Pain that way. But Sage Mode beat it beat 5 out of 6 Pains. So
Yeah.
Sage Mode basically gives you a huge amp in power, speed, everything. Everything's more powerful. You get an amp. That was one of the coolest displays of jutsus I've ever seen. So to me, it's the top 5. Definitely broken. He went from someone that had no chance against Pain to
Yeah.
someone that almost beat Pain. The last Pain, the strongest one, almost killed him, but obviously the Nine Tails came out and he beat him with that.
We'll never get to. Remember, Hinata was his.
Hinata had to get in there and piss Naruto off.
I love you, Naruto.
Yeah,
and then fucking.
Yeah, Sage Mode is holy shit, man. It's pretty OP.
Damn.
That was one of the best fights I've ever seen. This was Sage Mode, Pain versus Naruto.
There's a guy I would recommend you looking up. His name's Mo O'Leary. He actually does like a recap of the war, and it's like so damn funny. You might like it. I recommend checking it out when you're done, Jay. You might like it personally.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
But number 3 was 8 Inner Gates. I mean, everyone knows what Guy almost did to Madara. Almost killed him. And he almost lethally injured him. But obviously, since Madara was basically a god, he just healed from it. That's just powerful. I mean, it's the only thing is if you use it, you die. But
yeah,
I mean, it's one of the coolest jutsus. You're basically almost unbeatable unless you're fighting someone like Madara. He probably could have killed anyone one-on-one.
Would you include Sasuke's lighting technique or not?
Kirin, it's pretty cool. I think it's not
Not as strong.
Not the most OP, but it's one of the coolest though. Probably when he gets his 6-path Sage amps. I mean, not 6-path Sage, 6-paths. Sage's 6-path amps. His Kirin probably gets a lot stronger. It probably is pretty OP. I mean, he used it in Boruto once. He was weakened when he fought that one of Sutsuki. I'm sure some people know what I'm talking about if they're into Boruto.
I have still yet to watch that show.
Yeah.
And people are telling me that Boruto's like they don't use a lot of their ninjutsu a lot. Like it's mostly just
there's a lot of story.
Again, I haven't caught up with. I'm barely just like I said. I'm barely on episode 40 of Naruto right now.
Oh, you're getting in there, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit you can skip though. A lot of it's filler. And
yeah, dude. Honestly, it's like, dude, what the fuck?
The main shit is about Sasuke, Naruto, and that's the main storyline.
You actually learn more of the ninjutsu in Naruto more than compared to Well, I haven't watched Naruto.
Boruto, yeah, it's not really anything new. They kind of make like new variations of already created jutsu, like Boruto's what's it called? His high compression fucking Rasengan. That's just another version of the Rasengan. Since he has less chakra than his dad, obviously his dad had the nine tails in him and had a shitload of chakra already.
Yeah,
there's some. I haven't really seen a cool jutsu in Boruto. I've kind of stopped watching, to be honest. I'm like almost caught up. I'm like 15 episodes behind.
I know.
For all you guys still watching, eventually I want to start reading manga so I could really be an expert. But right now I'm gonna get there eventually. I'm gonna start reading the mangas, getting like extremely specific to data. I know they have data books on each character and things like that.
I know Death Battle. They do a specific because whenever they do like Naruto battles, like they always give like specific ninjutsus. I always follow them, because like
I want to like my videos, like reaction videos, to recap on them. I want to get more and more knowledge myself. So eventually, one day I'll be making my own original shit, like this summer, hopefully when I have more time. But yeah, guys, those are my the recap of Naruto topics. But like I said, if you guys leave comments about specific topics, I will do them. It's just, I mean, we eventually we're gonna run out of topics unless you guys
man.
So, I mean, I've done so many already. I'm just gonna keep recapping the reaction vids until you guys give us more topics. Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. I mean, it can be stupid, it can be serious, whatever. I don't care. But moving on from that, we're going on to UFC.
Yep.
And this is a lot of John Jones heavy news here.
God damn, bro. Honestly, God, this fight is
seeing a TMZ video by Fight Hype. Shout out to him on YouTube. He interviews all the fighters.
He does a phenomenal job. I have to give that guy props.
Seeing him interview John was very optimistic. He wasn't like, it's not going to happen. They asked him about the Francis fight. John wasn't like, oh, fuck that, it's not going to happen. He was like, yeah, I think it's going to happen.
Well,
I can't wait till it happens.
Again, there's just I think the main issue with that's going on with this is like
this is
is
money.
it's the money. That's the only issue. Like there's no other debate about this. Even Francis is the only reason why here's the thing. The reason why Francis is agreeing with John is because he wants this fight to happen as well.
He definitely wants it. Yeah, definitely.
So he's gonna 95%. He's gonna have to agree that like even though he's champ, I feel that you really want to get the money fight going. You might as well let him pick what he wants, how much money he wants.
Yeah. It's just I had almost no hope after seeing tweets by John, but now after seeing that video, seeing him saying it from his own mouth, there's hope to me. I don't know. I'm gonna say there's like a 70% chance it happens.
I think the only issue too I have with this is like I feel John is kind of like he keeps running his mouth saying like, oh, I'm gonna make contact with the UFC lawyer, and like, dude, just stop. Like, I would say, you know what, if you're really because I feel like, and this is my prediction, I feel like the John Jones fight's not going to happen this year, but it might happen next year.
Yeah. Because by the way, Francis turned down a Derek Lewis fight that was going to happen in June. He says it's like he turned it down. I think he really wants that Jones fight too. I think since both guys want it, Dana hopefully gets pressured by both sides and just pays them. I mean, you don't have to pay him $50 million, obviously, but give him a good amount, make John happy. And make the shit
I think a reasonable if I was Dana White in this situation, I think here's another reason why too is like why the fight's not why this is being all fiasco with the money is because I'm gonna be serious that like let's be honest, John Jones in my opinion he doesn't sell as much as he used to because if you remember his last fight he did with Dominic Reyes.
When he fights people that aren't very known he won't, but when he fought Daniel, it did well.
I think that's the thing though, because like when he fought
Gustafsson, that did well too.
Yeah, those and at the time too, he was in heavyweight when he got suspended, and then he went to light heavyweight. He fought who did he fight light heavyweight? He fight Gustafsson and Reyes, right? It was only two guys, right?
Santos also.
Santos. So like I feel that like him and also him too vacating the light heavyweight belt, like I think kind of not really put a damage on it, but I felt if he would have stayed there, I think.
Yeah, I wish he would have kept it.
I don't know why. I understand he's trying to make a statement that I want to be the heavyweight champ of the world. That's fine, but I think him vacating that belt was pretty, not ballsy, but
he's pretty just sick of fighting there. I get it. It's been 10 years of dominance, but as far as he did say, he doesn't mind if Francis and Derek fight. And Derek wins, he doesn't mind fighting Derek. He just wants to be the champ. But I really hope it's Francis and John.
I don't know. As much as I love Derek Lewis too.
Yeah, he's willing to. Basically, John's willing to wait. He says, if I have to wait a year or two, I don't care. I'm like, well, dude, we don't want to wait, man. We just want to see it now. But I
think too, it's just like he just keeps dragging this on, man. Like, dude, are you that like? Do you want money that badly?
Yeah.
Like, I bet if it was Stipe, your ass would have fucking taken that shit in a heartbeat.
I mean, he probably would have taken money still too. But the thing is, John, he seems more optimistic. If you see his tweet with Dana White, like the meme he posted, like when me and Dana get this fight done deal, and it's like that one video of those two guys hugging.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's I have a little bit more hope than I did last week. I'll say that, but I don't know. I really hope it happens this year. I'm praying every night that it happens this year.
It's still up in the air, but I feel the situation is becoming very, very like it's like
honestly, if this happens, I think this is going to be the most hyped I've ever been since maybe Khabib Conor. That's the last time I was as hyped.
What do you think a reasonable amount for John Jones?
Honestly, John. It's going to sell over $1 million, no question. Will it sell over $2 million? It might stretch. The only guy that did that was Conor and Khabib, and that's Conor.
But the different,
I'm gonna say 1.4, 1.5 million. So pay-per-view buy. So I'm gonna say, honestly, Conor earned 3 something from the Khabib fight, around 3 million on some change. He did have to get a cut because he got in trouble for that shit after the fight, but
he lost his belt.
I mean, for John to say 10 million is too little. That's fucking insane.
That's insane because I think 10 million obviously is a fair amount, especially in the heavyweight division, because the heavyweight division does not have a lot of. I wouldn't say it has a lot of good heavyweights, but there's not that many recognizable as of right now, besides the current ones that we have.
Fighters are underpaid. Conor should have probably earned, if that could be fight, he probably should have earned like 12 million, honestly. But obviously they're underpaid. I'm gonna say honestly 8 million is fair. 8, 9 million, maybe 10. That's fair. 12 is like, holy shit, it's a good deal. John, take that. I doubt they'll give him 12. But if they gave him anywhere from 8 to 10, man, fuck what the lawyer said. Just take it, man. That's not even Conor. Conor hasn't even done that money. He's fucking Conor. I mean,
I think a reasonable amount for John Jones, if I was him in the situation, bro, just either take the 10 or go to 12. I think anything over that, bro, you're asking too much.
Yeah, that's too much fucking money. I mean, not even Conor's never made that much money in one fight, never. He's the biggest gate ever, the biggest draw ever. So
I think the problem with John too is like he knows his time's coming. Like it's like he's not going to be in the UFC forever.
Yeah,
I think
he needs to hurry.
I think he wants a sustainable amount of money because he knows like when this is over, he's probably going to retire. I don't know what his plan is afterwards.
Yeah, I just really, really fucking hope that. I'm praying every fucking night that it happens. That'll be the biggest fight of the damn year. I'm gonna be more hyped for that than any fight, more than Conor Dustin 3, more than Usman Masvidal, more than any fight really. I'm gonna be super hyped for that one.
I'm more hyped up for the Oliveira fight, Oliveira Michael Chandler. That fight, I'm all hyped up.
I mean, John's an all-time great. Yeah, that fight's cool. It's coming soon. But yeah, I'm praying. I'm praying with everything that this shit happens. That John gives in and doesn't ask for fucking like 20,000, like 20 million. That's ridiculous. It's never gonna happen.
Listen, I know you're probably gonna say hell no, but like, do you think John's asking that much money because he's scared that he might lose?
No, he's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's not scared.
I mean, logically think about it. No. I'm not trying to say John is not going to end by knockout, but I'm saying like if he does lose his fight, do you think he wants that amount of money just because he wants to feel secure that let's say I do lose by I don't know decision? Like, do you think he wants that amount of money just to feel secure?
I mean that's fair, but not because he's scared. Feel secure, yeah, but not because he's fighting. He's not scared of any man. Trust me.
He did say there's a video of him saying I'd probably be scared if I got knocked out by Francis.
I mean, he said Francis is a scary man, and that's not that.
I'd be scared too. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
He's not scared of him. He says he's scary, meaning he's dangerous, which is fucking true.
One thing that John does need to work out most is his legs because his legs are fucking.
I mean, if you saw his video, he looks fucking jacked. Like
his body is jacked, but his legs.
I mean, even his legs got more on him. I mean, his legs are.
I watched him, bro.
No, they're bigger, but obviously they're not like Francis Ngannou legs.
They need to be, but that's the problem. Like
that's just his genetics. But trust me, there's power in those legs. You see him deadlift.
He needs to work on those legs.
You see him deadlift 600 pounds. His legs are fine. But
that's what I'm saying. But he's putting that much weight on his body and his pecs and his muscles.
If he can deadlift 600 pounds, he can.
He needs some.
He can walk around his own body weight just fine.
He's going to get ostrich legs or chicken legs. He needs to work on those the most.
He had chicken legs when he was a light heavyweight, but that didn't matter because he knocked people out. But I mean, I'm praying. All I can say is I'm praying. I'm all the combat sports gods. I'm praying to them.
And if that fight does happen, you know damn well I'm going for Francis.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's gonna be a war of fans. There's gonna be all kinds of John Jones fans, and there's gonna be all.
I'm surprised too. This is the first time ever I think in John Jones' career he is now the underdog.
But honestly, he might be the underdog. He might.
I thought for sure they'd be dead even, but it's being told if the fight were to happen that Jones would be the underdog of this fight.
Because Francis is so damn scary that he might just be the underdog in Vegas. Vegas odds might call him the underdog. But let's just pray to the gods, man. I'm praying every goddamn night.
I know Jones is praying every night. Like, damn, bro, if you don't get this money, I'm fucking shit my pants.
He's willing to wait, so it's not like he'll leave the UFC, even if someone. And let's be honest, I doubt Derek Lewis is beating Francis. I'm just gonna be honest right now. Derek's a good fighter. I don't see him beating Francis.
I think the one time why Derek beat him the first time was because I think he was
because that wasn't even a fight. They were just standing there and like they used to like 2 kicks, and the only reason Derek won is because he threw more kicks. Like that was bullshit.
I mean, but at the same time, as like I can tell, I don't know why Ngannou.
I think Francis knocks Derek out now, honestly. But right now it's not going to happen. Francis denied the Derek fight. He's waiting on John. John, please, dude, just take the money, please.
He back out. If he backs out, bro, and he says, "You know what? I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna fucking get."
I mean, he won't retire. He'll wait, but please, man, take it now. I'm praying. I'm praying to God that he takes the money.
He said too in a list that if he had to pick fighters in his division who he want to fight, he put John Jones at first, Derek Lewis at second, and he says a rematch with Stipe, which I think a rematch with Stipe would happen maybe later on.
Yeah, Stipe definitely needs time to heal, man. He got fucked up bad. So I mean, he's old. He's getting older. He needs a break. Damn, he got
that fool got fucking knocked, and Herb Dean did nothing.
Yeah, he like that hammer fist was just added to the fucking to the damage. I was like, holy shit, he's damaged. But let's keep praying. But guys, hopefully it happens. Let us know what you guys think. But next topic, Masvidal. All right, so I just watched the ESPN interview. I like Masvidal a lot. He's He's a cool dude. He talked about let's talk about the Colby Covington beef. So basically, they were college roommates for all the guys that don't know. They were both at ATT, and apparently Dan Lambert, the head coach, had to talk to Masvidal because apparently he almost attacked Colby because they talked shit. They almost got in a fight, and Masvidal doesn't like him. He called him a bitch and all this stuff. Talked about how his jaw got broke by Usman, and and he calls him a pussy. He doesn't like him obviously, and I hope that fight happens. Even if Masvidal loses, which I think he will on April 24th.
Yeah, I feel like
even though I'm gonna be honest, I'm going for Masvidal though. I want him to win. Let's be honest.
My only issue I have with this is like both these guys, they were friends at one point back in the
they were
way back in the day.
Yeah,
and they both lost to Usman, and I think they're just trying to hype this fight up, because. And I don't understand. Again, this fight I think personally, was never meant to be. I don't know why the fuck it happened.
I don't understand. The last fight Masvidal was in was when he lost. I don't understand why is he getting a fight right away. I don't understand.
I think again too, Usman just made a point that he wants to, fight him again just to
money and to prove a point. Yeah, he said because I watched Usman also. He said, I wasn't happy. People criticized my performance because I was just wrestling him. This time I'm here to break his spirit. I'm like, well, see, Masvidal. Honestly, I think he's a better boxer than Usman. I'll tell you that.
He can scrap better too. Personally, he's
a better scrapper.
I know Masvidal's takedowns are pretty good too.
Usman is a better grappler. That's clear. He's probably the best grappler in the welterweight division. But Masvidal is a better striker. Even in the first fight when they fought, there's a couple times that he clipped, not hurt Usman, but he clipped him a couple times. So I mean, I got the best of him a couple of times in some exchanges. But Usman is stronger, bigger, better wrestler. Probably has better cardio. I haven't really seen Masvidal test it really in a while. I mean, even against Nate Diaz, he was just beating the fuck out of Nate. It wasn't like he was getting tired. But I don't know. I hope Masvidal wins. Let's be honest. It'd be better for business if he did. I love Usman too, but let's be honest. I'm going for Masvidal. Why? Because I like Masvidal and it'd be better for business. I like Usman. He's one of the best welterweights of all time now.
I feel it's gonna be the same scenario.
But I'm going for Masvidal, but I think Usman wins. Even though I'm rooting for Masvidal, I still think Usman.
I don't see a TKO. I mostly just see by decision.
By decision, yeah. He probably won't. I doubt he knocks out Masvidal. Maybe submit him, but I doubt it. He probably beats him by decision.
Pulls out that lucky knee and fucking next to him.
God. Face. Yeah, that's. I pray Masvidal. Who knows? Maybe Masvidal. Maybe the extra few weeks, not short fight notice, makes a difference. I doubt it.
What if he loses though? Like, what's the next step for Masvidal's career?
I feel like if he loses, fight Nate. Fuck it. I mean, it's a big money fight. He'll never be a champion. If he loses again, he'll never be the champ. Just being honest, he'll never beat Usman if he doesn't beat him this time. I just feel like he'll never beat him. He's getting older. Usman is in his prime, the best in the world.
Masvidal's prime, he was kind of slow and like it
took him a while to get famous. Like after the Ben fight or after the Darren Till fight, that's when he really fucking blew up. Before that, he was just another fighter.
But with the whole Colby, I don't understand. Dana doesn't understand. Like, bro, set these guys up. Colby and Masvidal would have been a perfect rematch. That
would have been awesome.
And whoever wins this fight takes on fucking Usman.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
And I don't understand too. Like, what's up with Colby, bro? Is he that?
I saw an interview with him, and he said he's just being patient, and that Usman's scared to fight him. Like, honestly, I feel Usman, if he has to choose, Colby's one of his last options because he knows Colby's fucking good, man. He might even beat Usman. The guy's probably the best opponent for Usman. He might even beat Usman the second time. Who knows? Because that guy's tough as hell.
But damn, dude, like I rewatched that Usman fight with Colby. I'm like, God, dude,
it was very close.
It was close, but
up until when Usman finished him, obviously.
When the broken jaw happened, like I was like, damn, I knew that affected him badly because once you have a broken jaw, imagine just trying to like have a fighting stance with a broken jaw. It's just broken.
Yeah, that fight was razor close, but obviously Usman was the champion that night. He knocked him out. He knocked out Colby. But Masvidal, I like Masvidal. I hope he wins, but honestly, I don't think he will. I'm rooting for Masvidal, but my prediction is Usman because he's a better fighter in my opinion. But moving on, this is just kind of not really that serious, but Conor and Dustin Twitter exchange. Not like they were actually talking shit.
Yeah.
All Dustin said was like, I hope you stub your toe. I'm like, come on, Dustin. That's really cringy. But
I think this is basically the only last option for Conor. Is he has to go back to
yeah.
like
If he loses, I should retire. If Conor loses, just retire.
this will be his official retirement because I do not see his ass coming back. If he loses
He'll,
to Dustin,
he'll never be champion in his life again if he loses.
yeah, this is gonna be. I think, in my opinion, with the whole because dude, that night was oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, he did very well in the first round. I thought he beat Dustin in the first round, but then Dustin just put it on him, man. Beat his ass. Like, damn, beat him up. Yeah, that Twitter exchange, I was kind of hoping Conor would actually get serious, but he was not really talking shit. All he said was like, "I'll meet you in the center of the octagon." I'm like, dude, can you call him a bitch or something? Like, can we have real?
You understand? I mean, you got to look at this from perspective. Conor knows that his time is coming to an end soon. He knows he's going to retire. You got to look at it from this point of view. This guy is not the same Conor McGregor, prime Conor McGregor. This guy,
he's not.
This guy has been choked twice.
Yeah, been choked out
and knocked out,
and not knocked out. Yeah,
and I
wish he would talk shit. Honestly, it'd be fun, but I doubt it.
Nate Diaz, bro, he humbled him.
Yeah, I felt like the last time he talked shit was to Khabib but that was a real beef. That was like they fucking hate each other.
Yeah, but like I think at one point, when Conor, and again too, maybe I think the money changed him. I think when he got all that money, from not just from the UFC, but when he fought Floyd, when he got all that money, it changed his personality. Now he feels he doesn't need to do that no more. Like talking shit's gone. He still does it, but like it's not as
it's not like real. Like he's not calling people bitches and stuff like that anymore. It's sad. I wish he would do that this time. Maybe he would. Who knows? Maybe he'd win because he gets in Poirier's head, but he's not going to.
He needs to lose all his money. Then we'll get Conor McGregor.
Yeah, I forgot who was. I think it was Leon Edwards on Joe Rogan. He said that if Conor's just not hungry anymore, he probably won't ever be champion. I mean, that's what I think, honestly. Unless he proves me wrong on July 10th. Who knows?
That's the problem, man. I feel like hungry Conor McGregor was a better
That was the
athlete.
best. Yeah.
Because that's when, like, if you don't know his story, Conor has a good story, too. Like, he's from Ireland, and he was working with his dad, I think, through a plumbing business. And
he was on welfare.
Yeah, and, like, he told his dad, I'm going to quit. His dad basically beat his ass, apparently, and then he just started off small and then worked his way up. I think he didn't get in the UFC till he was about, I think, 26.
Yeah, I remember his UFC debut. He was against I forgot his name, but he was already a little bit older, and he fought in Cage Warriors before that. Mm-hmm. And he made a name for himself with shit talking, with his power. And after he rose to the top, he really fell off of it, I think, like mentally. Still a good fighter, but he's just not what he used to be, honestly. I doubt he'll win. Mm-hmm. Maybe he does. Who knows? Maybe he proves us all wrong and we see Conor back.
I mean, this has basically happened before because in rematches, Conor's been able to come back and win. He's been
true.
He did with Diaz. He lost the first time. His first ever loss was Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz, yeah.
Which to be fair, I think Conor shouldn't have taken that fight because he had to move up in weight.
He made a bad mistake going for a takedown because he was gassed and he tried to go for a takedown.
Yeah, don't take that. Yeah, if you're trying to go for a takedown against a Diaz brother,
and Diaz just choked, and then Diaz choked him out. I'm like, come on, man.
He was going for a guillotine. He fucking Conor flipped and then fucking just got him in the chokehold.
The thing is against Dustin's more durable at 155. We obviously saw that because he ate Conor's shots that knocked him out. At 145. He's more durable. He's probably a better wrestler than Conor. Probably better. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, by the way. And so Conor can't go to the ground, can't wrestle him. His only hope is to knock him out. And Dustin is a damn good boxer, as we saw.
Yeah, his striking ability is pretty good.
Really good. He has power. Obviously, knocked Conor out. I mean, he has power. He has great leg kicks. This guy's hard to beat, man. Dustin's one of the best, maybe the best in the world. I think he's the best lightweight in the world now that Khabib's gone. To me, he's the best. He should be fighting for the belt, but obviously he chose not to. He'd rather fight for money. I don't blame him.
I think they're also probably waiting too for the Oliveira and Michael Chandler fight. Whoever wins that fight,
he's probably fighting the winner of that.
Which that fight was, I think, whoever wins that fight is going to probably call out either whoever wins Conor versus.
They definitely are. That's interesting. I don't know who. Because Chandler is a monster, super explosive. Oliveira is a well-rounded veteran, has been there a long time. I'm very excited for that one.
If I had to see my prediction between Dustin, or if I had to pick for this fight who's going to win, I think, in my opinion, Dustin might win the rematch.
I think Dustin wins again.
And then if that fight, whoever wins that fight against Michael Chandler versus Oliveira, I think, in my opinion, I think Chandler might win the fight. Even though Chandler's still a young guy, but like I feel like Oliveira. He said himself, I don't remember he said this, like that he's very, very good at He can take punches, but he can also like he's very more stable in striking. Which, yeah, but I feel Alvarez takedowns would be better suited for him because he can do a good takedown.
Yeah,
you saw he did to Ferguson. Like he
I
fucking
feel
killed
like
that.
honestly, I feel like Dustin beats all of them to be honest. But who knows? We'll see. Chandler has another chance to prove himself. Obviously, the first time he was amazing. He looked amazing. He
Fucking knocked out Dan Hooker.
knocked Dan Hooker the fuck out. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. Knocked him the fuck out.
And then his call out, bro. It felt like a WWE promo.
Yeah, he was like a Ric Flair. I like Chandler. I'm glad he's there. But Khabib's gone. No more Khabib. That ghost is gone. But this isn't even UFC. But I have to add this in. Demetrius Johnson.
Oh yes, bro. God,
he got KO'd by
He's never been KO'd before, bro.
And I can't say illegal knee because in one championship those knees are illegal. So he was on the ground, and this guy Adriano Moraes kneed him in the fucking face and knocked him out.
Demetrius Johnson has never been knocked out before in his career. First time ever.
He only lost one time. I think it was to Dominic Cruz back in the day.
At
135. Dominic's way bigger, but Demetrius, he just got caught. The guy was quite a bit bigger than him too. It was a big ass dude.
That dude's fucking huge
compared to Demetrius. He was big.
Let me check out let me see how tall he is.
He's 5'3". Demetrius 5'3".
5'3", and
Demetrius tiny.
And Demetrius Johnson.
And Adriano is like I'm guessing 5'6". Adriano Moraes.
They're both like pretty, but again, let me see. Yeah, this is. God.
That sucks, man.
I saw this and I was like, no way, bro.
Yeah, like it was crazy. I mean,
I used to like Demetrius Johnson was a really, really good fight in the UFC.
To me, he's the greatest featherweight ever. I mean,
but damn, I can't. This dude's never been KO'd, and like watching that shit, I'm like God, bro.
He just got caught. Maybe age is starting to catch up to him. I don't know.
It could be too. How old is he? He's like in his 30s.
He's probably late 30s, probably by now. But he was a champ, the best featherweight ever in UFC, in my opinion.
He actually is 34, so he's not. He's made that bad.
He's getting there, but yeah,
getting there.
Sad. It was sad to see. I really like Demetrius.
I don't know if you. I just want to throw this out there. Besides that, did you all see Eddie Alvarez? He got DQ.
Oh man, you see how devastated he was about it.
And
it was sad to see him like that.
That's the thing about all the UFC fighters, man. When they try to go to a different, organization, like, and they lose, and like that's not good to look. That's not a good look at all.
Sad to see him. He was devastated by that shit. Like he was just really pissed off about that.
I'll say too. Add this one, and then to what Eddie Alvarez did. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's sad. Demetrius Johnson, he'll probably get a rematch. I'm guessing because he was been the champ at 1 for a while. He was undefeated there until now. Eddie Alvarez, he's an older fighter. I mean, if he wants
Eddie Alvarez he's been in UFC
for a long time. One of the greats for sure. One of the greats at lightweight. One of the greatest. But he should probably hang it up soon, in my opinion. But
guy's 37. Shit.
Yeah, he's
I don't even understand how you can still be fighting at your age. Don't pull Anderson Silva, man. Don't keep fighting for a long time, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's UFC. Most of it is just news that we're hearing. There's not really fights. Obviously, Chandler versus Oliveira's coming. Usman versus Masvidal, as we already spoken. And then a couple of amazing.
I think the Leon
fights.
I'm actually pretty excited for the Leon Edwards Nate Diaz fight. I think that one's gonna be interesting.
I think Leon beats his ass, but Nate is
hell nah, bro. I'm a Diaz fan. I gotta go with Diaz, bro.
I think Leon's a top 3 welterweight, to be honest.
I mean, we said that
top 4.
I mean, we said that with what's his name, Anthony Pettis, and look what happened.
I mean, at that point he just knocked out Wonder Boy. That was impressive, and then he lost to Nate. I don't know.
I think honestly, I want to give Nate benefit of the doubt. This guy can keep fighting. He's been hit so many times, and he still fights.
Leo's probably gonna beat his ass for a while. But
I swear to God too, if he fucking cheats and he pokes him in the eye, and he
no, that was only one time though. He's not known for a cheater. He fucked up there. He shouldn't have done that. But
that was that
was a bad eye poke for sure. But he's not a fucking cheater though.
He should have did a rematch with Muhammad. Yeah, I don't know why he
said no. He said nah. I don't feel like I was winning. I'm like, well, dude. I mean, he poked him he was winning though, but he poked him in the fucking eye. So I mean, that's his fault. So
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. It's life. But he's fighting Nate now. So once he beats his ass and gets some notoriety for that, he'll be more known. He's not very. I feel like he's very unknown, underrated. Mm-hmm. Probably the most underrated fighter, maybe in the whole UFC. He's a fucking monster. But that's the UFC, guys. If by the way, if you guys have any topics when it comes to that, let them know in the comments. Moving on to the NBA. So let's go to NBA standings here. See how things are.
Dude, I hate watching my Lakers keep going down the list. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're slowly. Right now, they are
Yeah, back.
They're fifth in the fifth seed in the West. They're 4-6 in their last 10.
How do we go from first to fifth? This makes no sense.
Yeah, since the injury of AD and LeBron, everything's gone to shit.
God damn, man.
Marc Gasol stepped up slightly stepped up.
That don't mean shit, dude. Marc Gasol is probably on his way out. We're probably gonna either waving him or just that's out of here.
I wish he would have been this good when LeBron and AD were healthy, but apparently by the end of April, LeBron and AD should be back, both of them by the end of April, hopefully. They'll have around 16 games left, I think. 12 or 16. I think it was like 12 or 16 games left to try to at least stay within the top 8. I think they'll probably. I have a feeling they'll probably end up like at 4, maybe 3, third seed. But there's still hope as long as Lakers don't keep losing every goddamn game. Hopefully they don't.
I can't give it. I think. Right now, it's like the Lakers are just in trouble because right now we didn't sign anyone in the draft. I mean, not draft the deadline. Which
they are Andre, but
we should have fucking honestly, low key. I wish they would have re-signed DeMarcus Cousins. You know, even though like his ass was not utilized when he was there. Well, he didn't even play with us.
But Andre is playing tonight apparently against the Heat. I think that's their next game. They're playing the Heat, and he is playing tonight. So hopefully he steps up and we get some fucking hope.
I know John Drummond's like, you know, he's trying.
He's trying. He got hurt right away, and he only scored 4 points in his debut. Hopefully he plays better.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's the big man the Lakers need, and AD and LeBron, when they come back, they work perfectly.
I still don't know the situation on AD. I think he might be coming back sooner. I don't know.
They said by the end of April that LeBron and AD will both be back. That's the prediction. Hopefully it's true. Hopefully they stay healthy, and hopefully no bullshit happens. But in the East, the Nets are the top. I'm not surprised.
What a fucking surprise.
And by the way, KD had a good debut. He was perfect 5 for 5 from the field. He only played 19 minutes, but he was perfect from the field. I think he had like 7 rebounds, 5 assists. So he looks like the old KD, honestly.
I think KD too, in my opinion, like even though he's great. People call him that, but like I just feel like, it's like, bro, you got so many. He's making the fucking next super team. You know how many fucking all-stars they have?
Yeah, they have a lot of good players.
Bro, come on, bro. It's like AD he's gonna get another ring unless you know.
Oh man, I hope the Lakers can come together and beat the Nets.
Any team, bro. I do not want the Nets to fucking win, dude. But they're getting so many fucking players.
Yeah, they have so much power down there. The 76ers still up there. The Bucks have kind of been doing well now this last quarter of the season. They're number 3 now.
They actually lost. I think the Suns lost yesterday to the Suns. That was pretty bad.
The Suns are number 2 in the West. They're doing well. They've won 9 out of the last 10, so that's pretty good.
When you have Chris Paul and Devin Booker on the same team, I'm pretty sure that's pretty good too.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. That's a good team right there. The Jazz have been number 1 for a while. I mean, they've been number 1 for ever since the Lakers started decreasing. The Jazz have been up there. Well done for the Jazz. They're not going to win the final. They're not going to win the finals. They're probably going to lose in the playoffs, probably second round to be honest.
Yeah,
well done.
Yeah, because they got some good players over in the Jazz, but like I feel, in my opinion, like we gotta see. We gotta give it time.
Yeah, they're very good. They're a very good team, but I don't think they're a championship team. Mm-hmm. I think the only championship teams, to be honest, are like the Clippers, the Lakers, the Nets, maybe the Sixers, maybe the Mavericks. I feel like there's only a couple teams that are like championship level. Just because they're not number 1 doesn't mean they're not championship level.
It's funny because a lot of these teams last year that were doing great, now they're doing bad. Like it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, they're sucking. I mean the NBA, it's starting to line up, and I'm just praying the Lakers can hold on for goddamn dear life. And
for fuck's sake, man, it's just getting bad because if we go down to 8th,
God, LeBron and AD are gonna have a lot of work to do if that happens.
I just feel like with the situation with LeBron and AD, like damn, like. Honestly, when they got hurt, this would have been an open market for Rob Pelinka to basically start fucking finding anyone they can replace him.
Yeah.
You know who they should have signed personally, in my opinion, was Isaiah Thomas. I would have tried to get him back, even though he's a shooter. I know we were looking for a big man, but I thought I would have signed him regardless because I think Isaiah, he's not the same as he was, but like this dude can put up points. He can do it.
Yeah, but they do have Dennis Schroeder, but I mean. I don't know.
That guy too, man. Dan Schroeder's kind of just dragging his ass off. He doesn't even know if he wants to stay. He didn't sign that extension. I'm like, do you want to become a Laker? Because if not, we can go get someone else. But like, I think he's just waiting for the right opportunity for Lakers to kind of give him I think the extension was 84 million, I believe. I think that was so. he's probably waiting for maybe 100 or 94, whatever those two. Because 4 years, and I think too, they're trying to set up AD with a potential man to basically become, AD's partner when he retires.
All right,
Which
yeah.
I feel
I
that.
mean, I just pray the Lakers can hold on, and I hope LeBron gets another ring. Honestly,
I know. I really, as much as people give LeBron shit, bro, I want him to get that ring because he knows that when he retires, bro, like he's gonna have like 5 rings, right?
yeah,
He has 4. He has 4 right now.
or four
So
right
like,
now.
so
If he wins another ring, I mean the Jordan argument it's starting to die, man. I mean LeBron's just catching up slowly, slow but surely, and eventually, if he wins 6, man, I think it's case closed. He's the best of all time. If he wins
yeah,
6, it's over.
but
So
he's 30. But he's 36. Remember that.
I mean LeBron
36.
MJ won a ring at 36. I mean he was the
Yeah,
best
but
player,
yeah, but MJ
and he
played
and he
both
was
for a
and he
while.
was the best player on the planet at 36. So
I
that
just
doesn't
hope
matter.
I just hope LeBron doesn't pull a Michael Jordan and be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go take my talent to the Wizards.
Yeah, but he didn't retire twice like Jordan. Jordan retired 2 times because he was tired of basketball. But LeBron, I'm praying he wins. But last thing, the stat
NBA
leaders,
stat.
yeah.
Yeah.
So surprisingly, Bradley Beal has been like the number one in points per game for like the longest time.
Surprisingly.
He's the only guy averaging over 30. Steph is right
Surprise.
behind him.
Probably Steph is like second. Usually he would be first.
He's carrying. Curry's carrying. Even though the Warriors are barely like ninth seed or something. Assist Harden, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I mean that team has a lot of firepower, so it makes sense.
Yep.
3-pointers made, obviously. Steph doesn't not surprise me at all. Almost 5 per game. Rebounds, Clint Capella from Atlanta. I mean that's cool. They suck,
Yeah.
but Rudy Gobert second. That's cool. Blocks, Miles Turner.
How is James Harden above fucking Westbrook? This makes no fucking sense, bro. I thought Westbrook would be better than him personally.
I mean, Westbrook sucks now. Let's be honest. He's just a stat pattern. I'm not gonna lie. But
would I say he's better than James? I don't think so. I know James.
hell no, he's not. No, he's not.
I wouldn't say as better than James. I think Westbrook is better than fucking James, in my opinion.
Westbrook's not better than James. He's a stat pattern now. I mean, he'll go like 20% from the field like on common. It's horrible, but I mean,
they're both. They're honestly they're both overrated. They're both overrated players.
I mean, Harden is a top 5 scorer in the league. Westbrook.
Yeah, but like I feel like he's trying. He's trying to sink those buckets in, and he struggles. I think mostly at the last quarter because
he struggles in the playoffs when he struggles.
That's true. He also struggles in the playoffs.
Durant doesn't choke in the playoffs. I know they have Durant, and Kyrie hasn't choked in the with
Kyrie,
LeBron. With LeBron, he didn't choke.
Kyrie does kind of choke in the playoffs because.
I mean, he made the game-winning shot against Warriors in 2018 or 2017, I think, when they won the finals. But
yeah,
they're safe because they have Durant and Kyrie. I think they'll make it far in the playoffs. They're probably gonna end up going against the Lakers, to be honest. As long as AD and LeBron are at their best. I'm praying LeBron wins that because fuck KD and fuck Kyrie.
It took a bunch of 34-year-old men to basically take down LeBron James and AD. A fucking all-star team is going against the monster. The monster team versus fucking LeBron. My God.
Yeah.
Dude.
So Steals, Jimmy Butler, from Miami. Kawhi is up there. That's cool.
Surprised Jimmy Butler still is. He's less talked about. Like this guy last year was like fucking GOAT when he was in Miami. He was in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, he was the shit. Let's see if he can do it again.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think he can pull it off again. It's just like I feel
to
like
the finals this time though. They don't beat.
It's difficult because
they don't beat the Nets this time.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, Jimmy last year got lucky because I'll be honest with you, Giannis got hurt. And then I think going. Who else they played? It was the Bucks.
They played the Celtics and the Bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, that was shit.
And that one went to 7, I think. They went to Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're not beating the Nets.
I'm scared of Jimmy Butler when he's in playoffs, bro, because he knows he's dangerous in playoffs.
KD, Kyrie, and Harden are going to shoot all over that fucking team. No problem.
Yeah.
If they have to face them. So that's cool. But, yeah, guys, that's the NBA. It's just kind of an update of what's going on.
Yep.
Next up, we got boxing. So I have quite a bit of news here. First one, Eddie Hearn is still trying to propose a location to Anthony and Tyson Fury for the fight. So from what I read, there's America's a possibility. UK, which I don't think it happens because Fury said himself he doesn't want to find the UK. Singapore, I think that's in China if I'm not mistaken. Saudi Arabia, always a place that people box for some reason. China and Dubai. So
I think he said too. He has by the 10th. They have to pick a location, or else he's going to back out. Which I do agree. I think the 10th.
To me, the most realistic are that Fury would probably say yes to are America and Saudi Arabia, and probably Dubai. Those are probably my which are the ones you'll probably fight at.
Yeah.
I hope it
wouldn't want
happens.
to go.
I hope it
Yeah, I
happens.
want this fight to happen because I feel this is time. Like, come on, bro.
It's
Like,
time for Fury to show that he's the best, one of the best heavyweights of all time.
yeah, and I think, and also too, like, bro, Joshua has not said anything to this motherfucker.
I feel like he just wants to fight. I think
yeah, because
Fury is more of the guy they have to negotiate with.
yeah,
He's the king right now.
I think Joshua is like, bro, like he knows that. Damn, I'm gonna fight this dude. I might lose.
yeah. I feel like Joshua. Yeah, he's scared. He's a little bit part of him scared. But
Fury keeps talking shit to him, and Joshua does nothing, bro. He just takes it.
Fury's a fucking man. That's why.
And honestly, too, like I gotta give Fury props, bro. Like he not. I feel Fury is the one in charge of this, like, bro. Like, and he wants unification, which I do think is fair. Unify the belt.
Yeah, whoever wins is an undisputed heavyweight champ, which hasn't happened since I don't know, Tyson maybe.
I think
Mike Tyson. Yeah,
I think Tyson was.
It's been a long time, but Fury's gonna win. I hope he picks America or Dubai. I'm not Saudi Arabia because I don't want to watch the fucking fight at 2 in the afternoon.
They might go overseas because the last fight was in America. It took place in Las Vegas, and
yeah,
they might switch it to. If anything, Saudi Arabia is kind of a risky move because Saudi Arabia is kind of very, very. Yeah.
I kind of hope it's Vegas.
I would love to be Vegas again, but I think if we're gonna have it, maybe Dubai. I don't know. They got to figure this out soon.
Yeah, but hopefully Eddie Hearn negotiates and convinces Fury. Next up, Andrew Rees actually has a fight. He's fighting Chris.
Yeah, I told you.
He's fighting Chris Arreola.
I told you last time too. He's gonna be fighting in May. So like
May 1st. Wow, that's really soon.
And honestly, Andy looks ready.
Ready. Chris Arreola is a veteran. I don't think he's like.
He fought Wilder and Wilder beat him. So like this is basically gonna be.
Yeah, I think Wilder knocked him the fuck out. Actually.
Yeah.
I think Andy wins. I think Andy's still one of the best in the world, even though he slacked off in the second fight against Joshua and got his ass beat. But he's gonna win this one, and he'll be.
He admitted too that like when he did that fight, he was not himself. He was, and he admitted too.
He was eating like shit and all this bullshit. Like, dude, you're the champ, man. You can't be doing that shit. But I mean,
again, a lot of times it happens, bro. When it's champion, when first person becomes a champion, and they.
That's why That's a lot of why champions lose. Like Mike Tyson, when he lost to forgot who it was. He was
Buster Douglas.
He was partying like a dumbass, and he lost.
Conor McGregor's another example.
Conor McGregor. John Jones is just so good he can party and still win, but most people will lose. John Jones is like the exception because he's so fucking good. But
yeah, I think I see a different Andy. I follow him a lot on his YouTube channel and Twitter.
He looks more dedicated.
And I think too now he's been under Canelo's camp. I feel like
he's at Canelo's camp.
He looks better. He looks way better in shape. I think he dropped 30 pounds. So I'm all excited for Andy. I really hope he pulls this win off.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him fight.
Now, I think Andy needs to fight Chris and then potentially maybe take on Wilder.
That'd be awesome if you.
I would love to see. As much as I love Chris Alera, he's not a bad fighter too. I feel a Wilder fight would really benefit Andy because.
Oh yeah.
Because I think both, and to Wilder too. I want Wilder to come back because even though all the shit he pulled, he did. I think him and Andy would be a better fight because these two, they've talked, but like they've never, said, oh, let's have a fight.
Yeah,
they both lost
their last fights. Yeah,
I think it's important for Wilder too. I think that he can potentially make his comeback with this fight. Do I think he beats Andy? No.
I don't see that. Actually, I don't know. I need to watch Andy on May 1st.
Wilder hasn't fought in almost a year.
Yeah, the last time was against Fury.
And if he still has that same camp, bro, he's gonna lose. I think potentially.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. If Andy's a lot smaller than Fury, he can't do what Fury did. I'll tell you that. He's a lot shorter, a lot smaller. We'll see though. I hope Andy wins. I hope they do make the Wilder fight. I think it'll be interesting to see.
Yep.
Yeah. This one is surprising. So next up, Brian Garcia denies fight with lightweight champion Devin Haney. So he denied it, and he's fighting some guy I don't know who the fuck he is.
Javier
Fortuna in July. Apparently that's what's going to happen on the zone. Even Eddie Hearn himself was like, "What the hell?" I mean, you fought Luke Campbell to fight Haney. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Again, I think the fight could be because too they're probably waiting for Corona. Well, not the Corona, but like for
honestly, I think Ryan, either him or his camp, they don't think they're ready for Haney, and I agree. I don't think.
I think too after he fought Campbell, after he got dropped second round, they realized fuck. Like now we need to start practice that a lot more because let's be honest too, Ryan Garcia has never been dropped before. It was great. First time he's dropped, everybody saw it. His rivals saw that shit. Now they found a way to basically,
Yeah, and Haney's a monster. Haney's a fucking animal. So I mean,
you're telling me like, damn, like we have to fight another guy before we can fight. And then too, I do respect that Ryan's not taking the big fight yet.
Yeah, I'm glad he's being patient. Yeah, he's being patient.
I would wait too, personally, because like I want to have a big stadium with fans. I don't want to fucking have like a small stadium. I know he fought Cambo in San Antonio, but like, dude, let's wait till this shit dies down. I would set the fight maybe next year. I think personally, David Haney I think is better fight.
Because I think Haney's busy now too. He's fighting someone else. I think whoever it is.
And then Tank too. He still has to get on the whole his
all his bullshit that he's dealing with all that shit he did.
I hope it doesn't affect his career, man. I just hope
man. Yeah, he's a monster. I mean, one of the best in the world. But Haney and hopefully Ryan and Haney eventually. I think Ryan. I mean, Javier Fortuna. I don't really know the guy. I know he has a lot of fights. I know he's a lot of fights, so I'm sure he's experienced. But is he? I doubt he's as good as Luke Campbell is. He probably beats him. Ryan probably beats him, unless I'm wrong and this guy's a monster or something. But probably beats him. But I don't know. Ryan's being patient. I don't blame him for that. Haney's a fucking monster, and he did beat Ryan twice in the amateurs. Mm-hmm. So there's that. I know the pros are different, but still.
Yeah.
Haney is also undefeated, and he is the WBO lightweight champion of the world. So he's a big fucking deal, man. He's a big deal. But next up, this is crazy. I read this shit. Floyd Mayweather and Dana White. It seems like they're doing business because there's a picture that Dana tweeted with him, Floyd, and the promoter from Japan that made that one fight that Floyd had a couple years ago. So that's kind of interesting. Some people think there's a possibility that Oscar and Floyd fight since Oscar wants to make a return to the ring.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Oscar's already.
I think Floyd would beat the shit out of him, honestly, now, especially since Oscar's fucking old. I hope Oscar, for his sake, doesn't choose that. It probably would make money, though. Floyd and Oscar have beef from obviously a long time ago when they fought in like 2007. So it'll make money, but Floyd will probably beat the shit out of him. He'll probably beat
I think this is what I don't understand about Oscar is like, well, you don't need to fight anymore. Like,
I don't know what.
What is it? The ego? Is it the what? Like, what is it, bro?
I feel like it's ego, probably.
Like, that pity over that one fucking. Which, by the way, that fight back then, Oscar, it was close. Floyd, that was a close call.
Yeah,
but. If you do rewatch it again, like you can kind of see Floyd winning by points and by dodging too.
Yeah, I feel like Floyd outboxed him just a little bit. Oscar was very aggressive, but Floyd was just better, like better accuracy, better boxing, like it was cleaner. Yeah, he won the fight.
I don't understand. I just don't understand what Oscar's deal is. Like, bro, you shouldn't be trying to fight. You should be helping the young fighters.
Help Ryan out.
And maybe fucking Canelo too. Help promote Canelo, bro. I understand. Like, Oscar's a businessman at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely.
I understand. Like, at one point you were like this big boxer of the fucking world. And like,
he used to be the cash cow before Floyd. He was the cash cow.
But like now that your time is over, you announce retirement, you want to come back?
Yeah, and he's damn near 50. He's older than Floyd. He's 48 years old.
Like, bro, what's the deal? Like, are you trying to pull a Mike Tyson shit? Like, you trying to fight the old fighters again? Like, come on.
Yeah, man. No, don't do that. And Floyd still trains, man. I haven't seen a video of Oscar train in years. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Well, remember, too, that's all Floyd knows what to do.
Yeah, I feel like Floyd would beat his ass, honestly.
Like, Floyd, in my opinion, is like the true athlete who never stopped learning how to fight.
Yeah, he's fucking obsessed. That's why he's the best of all time. Never lost once.
He's never lost once.
Never been dropped. Never been cut by a punch. At least he's been cut by a headbutt, but never by a punch. He's had bloody noses, but never cut. I think the
only fire that really gave him, I think, a good fight was him and Madonna.
Madonna gave him some problems.
Yeah, the first fight, if you actually watch that fight, dude, Madonna was
very, very, very close.
He was dragging his ass. He was fucking him up.
And I think years ago, there was a guy named Juan Luis Castillo. He gave Floyd some trouble. When Floyd was still young, he gave him some trouble too. They fought twice too, and Floyd beat him twice. So,
I think Oscar's deal is like, I don't understand the point. Why would you want to fight Floyd? If anyone,
I don't understand that.
Like, bro, Floyd's not gonna want to fight you because, like, for one,
and if he does, he'll beat his ass. He's gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, it's not. It's like no, like, again, maybe it's just maybe he just still has a bit of that grudge towards Floyd. That
he definitely does. Or they talked a lot of shit. I remember they talked a lot of shit to each other. Or Floyd talked shit to Oscar more, but.
Again, I give Oscar benefit of doubt. If you want to continue fighting, that's on you, bro. But like the problem is like. you're not gonna get anything out of this. Like, what's the point? Like, you can't keep. And what, he's gonna continue to keep fighting for like 5 years? Like,
Yeah. He. Let's hope it doesn't happen. But some people are thinking that because of this picture, they think that the Logan Paul fight's dead. Like it probably won't
it is
happen.
that fight
I
is
feel
dead.
like apparently there's not a lot of interest in it. It's a fucking joke. I mean, the greatest boxer of all time
It's
fighting a
Logan
fucking he's
Paul.
fighting a guy that could even be a guy that's not a real pro. He could even be fucking KSI. Like how the fuck is he gonna be Floyd Mayweather?
Like,
So
bro, you want to get a fight? You want to do a fucking YouTube boxing fight?
yeah,
Pick YouTuber. Pick that guy. I would pick KSI, bro.
yeah,
Like,
fight him again. Fuck it. But Logan, it's even casual guy that doesn't know much about boxing. Even they know like Floyd's gonna beat his fucking ass. I mean, why we're gonna pay money for this? I mean,
Mike Tyson said himself, Floyd's gonna fucking beat you, but he's gonna make it look like you're winning. Like, that's the point
yeah,
of
he's
Floyd.
gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Here's the thing, I give Logan Paul props that he agreed to take this fight. Like, I have to give him props on that. As much as this fight is a joke, like, bro, he agreed to fight him.
Yeah,
Now, like, it's like, damn, it's becoming real. And he said too, he's taking the fight really seriously, which I think, yeah, bro, you can be serious and just train, but like, I feel like you're still gonna lose regardless.
yeah, he'll never be Floyd. Never.
He even said too, it's not, at the end of the day, I might lose, but I'm gonna get paid a lot of money, which
That is true. That is true. He's getting paid a lot of money. But as far as the fight, I don't know if it's gonna happen. A Logan Paul fight now. We haven't heard nothing about it.
They pushed it back to June because apparently they're also trying to get the other fight, remember the one TikTok versus YouTuber fight.
Oh yeah.
Dude, DDG. Damn, I wish him and Pretty Boy Fredo would fight, bro. Because
That would be great,
dude. Because I know Pretty Boy Fredo does not like DDG, and DDG.
Yeah, there's a video of them playing basketball and they were like talking shit to each other and like they didn't fight, but they were talking shit.
Yeah,
They don't like each other.
I know Pretty Boy Fredo, that guy can fight, and I know DG, he's been proving himself worthy to fight.
You know who I would do you know the YouTuber Destroyer? The guy that does like I want him to fight DDG. Have you ever seen the video of they play one-on-one and then DDG promised to give him money, but then when they go for the money, he like drives off and like
because like, bro.
I think Destroyer would probably beat DDG's ass, to be honest.
But again, too, those videos are mostly just like for fun. I can tell like most of it's kind
of probably yeah.
Off camera, they're probably like, bro, what the fuck? Come on, man.
He pushed him into the bushes, drove off, and didn't give him the money. Like, dude, that's the deal. If you lose, you got to pay him. Like, I mean, I feel like Destroyer is actually a really good athlete, like legitimately.
I think that fight, the TikToker versus YouTuber fight, is going to be interesting too because I want to see the whole like I want to see Deji because Deji.
Yeah, I'm interested enough to watch it. It's in June, right?
June. I think June. I'll give you the date because that's a fight I think we should react to. But
that'll probably be us laughing at it because that's just a joke. But
and then. I think that's mostly it. And then the Ben Askren fight, which that fight too.
Yeah. That's April 17th. That's this month, but you're gonna be busy though. Huh?
Yeah, I'll be busy that month.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude,
that's fine. I'll probably do a live stream myself to that one.
Again, I don't understand the whole point. You know, here's the thing too. Have you noticed that Mazdov's getting hate because of the Jake Paul shit?
Oh yeah, I'm like, dude, he hates Ben. What the fuck? Obviously,
like, bro, like, and here's the thing: people are signing with Ben now because Jake Paul is friends with fucking Mazdov. I'm like,
dude,
that is so fucking petty. I'm like, dude,
that's really dumb. Yeah,
that's dumb. You're gonna hate Mazdov, and then you're gonna say, and then here's what happened too that scared into this with that fucking Mazdov. People are saying, oh, well, you just got lucky because that one knee that ended Ben's career. I'm like, have you seen the Darren Till fight? Like that fight was good too.
Ben Askren got outstruck by Damian Maia. Damian Maia's not a fucking striker. He outboxed him. Like, dude, Masvidal would beat the fuck out of him, dude.
Again, I just feel like the whole shit with Jake Paul and Mazdov. That's why Mazdov's getting hate now because of Jake Paul. I'm like, what does it got to do with Mazdov? Mazdov is just helping because Mazdov's teaching him how to box correctly.
Yeah,
and I think too, it's like Mazdov supports him a lot because I'm like, okay, that's what a guy should do. You should support
and he hates Ben. I mean, they have personal beef. He doesn't like Ben.
Again, too, it's not, and I just think who's saying this? It's all those fucking kids that
stupid ass kids.
Kids that don't like Jake Paul, they're gonna put hate on Mazdov. Like, oh, so you support Jake Paul? Yeah, we're not gonna support you.
Bunch of losers.
But regardless, though, that fight's gonna be good too. I'm putting my money on. I still think Jason will win the fight.
But that fight. I'm probably gonna do a live stream, guys, just so you guys know. So stay tuned for that. But that fight is interesting. I'm definitely gonna be interested in looking forward to that one.
I'm honestly excited because I want to see Ben. I know Ben hasn't fought, but God, this thing fucking sucks,
Yeah,
bro.
he hasn't fought since Damian Maia beat his ass and then retired.
The only thing that's giving the benefit of the doubt with Ben winning this fight is because he's fought people before. So that's the only way he thinks. But the problem is, though, this is not UFC and not grappling wrestling. This is boxing.
Yeah, he can't wrestle at all. That's the problem. So that's gonna be interesting because he can't wrestle.
I know Jake. Yeah, I know Jake is I know Jake has to be a little nervous because
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely nervous.
Like, bro, you're not fighting no fucking YouTuber.
That's still a real fighter. So I mean,
you're fighting a real guy, which I think if this fight does happen, I think Jake could. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout. I feel it's gonna be by decision. I think because it's like 8 rounds.
Yeah, because Ben is still tough.
Yeah,
but I mean, Jake could win and really call out a bigger fighter, like a real striker. I mean,
I think the main point of this fight is like if he beats Ben, he's gonna call it KSI, and
I mean, that guy's not a real striker. I feel like he's gonna call out Dylan Dennis or shit. I don't know. Conor.
I know. I think he really wants to fight the KSI because the point is like this whole shit started with Logan Paul. People said the other guy, Joe Weller, but I think this main fight with KSI. Here's the thing about KSI. I don't think he's ducking. I think he just doesn't want to do it because I feel like
I just feel like Jake's not going to call him out. He's going to call it a real fighter, like a Conor McGregor or someone like that.
You think Dylan Dennis will take this fight?
I think if he beats the shit out of Ben, yeah, I think he'll take it. He's probably going to call out Conor. He'll probably call out who else is
no, he's not because Conor lost.
I mean, Conor lost to a real fighter though. He didn't lose to some shit YouTuber.
Yeah,
Dustin would absolutely fucking kill Jake. Let's just get that straight. But who else? Maybe you'll call out Colby. Colby's another guy you could call out. He could call out Conor.
I think if Jake doesn't want to do the whole YouTube thing anymore, bro, like he could become a fighter. He's only 23. He can still fight.
I mean, to be a real fighter, yeah, he's gonna have to be willing to take some brain damage. But I don't know. He's already making enough money at YouTube. I don't know why he'd do that. But I think he's gonna stick to the celebrity boxing. He wants to fight real fighters. Especially if he not beats the fuck out of Ben. We'll see. I feel like Conor will never fight Jake. He's too rich. He doesn't even want to entertain that bullshit. But yeah, so that's boxing, guys. A lot of exciting things are happening, and hopefully things go the way we want them to. But next up, current events. So just to let you guys know, we're going to be talking about current events, but also more shit about ourselves. So you guys stay tuned for that. But first one, this Black Widow.
Ooh, yes.
The movie apparently is going to be on Disney Plus for $30. Besides the theaters, it's going to be on Disney Plus for $30.
Holy shit!
That's kind of bullshit because we already pay monthly for it. So what the hell? But
$30 a month just to watch a movie?
I mean, no, it's just $30 to watch it once.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's like movie theater price. Well, I wouldn't say movie theater price specifically, but
I think it's even more than theater price. It depends what theater you go to, but that's cool. I'm still gonna go to the movies to watch. I'm not paying $30 when I can go to the movies and get like a $10 ticket at AMC.
Yeah, same.
That's bullshit. That's horrible. That's too high. If they made it $10. That's fine. Even $15.
I think 15 is fair. I think
fair.
$5 more.
30? What the hell, man? That's ridiculous.
Like, what the fuck? Am I gonna get behind the scene footage? Am I getting commentary? If you're gonna put $30, you better put something on top of that.
Yeah, so better be on top of it. I think apparently it's just an experiment by Disney Plus. They say they want to see how good it does, and if it does well, they'll do it for their future movies, like other Marvel movies. Mm-hmm. But then I was also reading there's a problem that the theater will lose business. So they're Disney's figuring it out. I think they're trying to see what's going to make more money. Honestly, if they make more money streaming it, then fuck it. They'll probably put it on stream and not even put it in the movies. Who knows what's going to happen? Streaming is the future. So.
But I think honestly too, this is like I think everybody's going to pay that price at home because I mean, I'm not saying like us specifically, but there's other lazy people out there who don't want to go to theaters. They want to leave their house.
Yeah, that's
they'll
true.
Probably just pay the full price, which. I mean, that's the problem. If Disney had something to go on top of that, like let's say, okay, you get Black Widow, and let's see, you pay the $30, you'll get an exclusive sneak peek of the next upcoming Marvel movie. Then that's probably
that'd be worth it. Yeah,
that add something onto it. Don't tell me I'm paying full price of $30, and I'm also paying the subscription fee for fucking Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's just fucking bullshit. That's like ESPN with their UFC pay-per-views. Same thing.
Pay-per-views.
Yeah, fucking have to pay for the subscription, and then I gotta pay for the fucking pay-per-view. Like, dude, come on, man. But it is what it is. But we'll see. Disney Plus is experimenting. I don't think it'll do well. I think the price is too high. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong and it fucking does amazing.
Come on, man. We got to get this shit trending right now. $30 or more. $30 or less.
Yeah.
Trending on Twitter.
But now we get to more personal shit that we're So, first thing, current things that we are watching. So it can be anime, movies,
I'll
TV
give
shows.
I'll give a couple I'm actually checking out
Yeah,
so far. So like
yeah,
if you haven't seen my channel lately, I'm still doing
yeah.
10 typical shows. But I just finished up Agretsuko, which is like another anime show I'm currently
Uh,
just finished up. Naruto, I'm still trying to watch it right now. Again, I'm
yeah.
on
There's a lot of episodes. Yeah.
I know dude, it's fucking long.
So where are you now? Like you said, you're on 40,
I'm
right?
on 40. So like right now, again, I haven't had time because I have to finish my own content. So
Yeah.
besides that, I'm gonna try to get back on it hopefully this weekend before when I get my own vids out.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm also checking out this new show called Odd Taxi, which just dropped from anime.
Anime. Yeah.
Yeah. It's another like it's anthropomorphic character anime, but it's like a murder mystery type of anime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just finished a Redo of Healer, the hentai. I keep
All
telling you
right.
guys, please check it out. Have you guys watched it
Oh,
yet?
I don't think I have, but I don't know. I haven't asked
I
Thomas
tell
or
you guys,
John.
bro. You know what I found out about that specific anime? More women watch that shit than men.
Damn, that's surprising.
Yeah,
Watching fucking
and
porn.
it basically is. And then
Yeah.
I think my last show that I am watching is Yu Yu Hakusho, an old school anime. I'm just checking out just
Yeah.
for fun of it. That's mostly it so far. I'm seeing. How about you?
So I'm gonna be honest. I'm obviously trying to learn more. So I'm rewatching Naruto. So I'm already on Shippuden again, like halfway through. It's that fucking good. I'm already like in the Pain arc where they fight Pain. He's about to beat Pain. But besides that, what have I been watching? I started watching Attack on Titan. I mean, yeah, it's mainstream. They're gonna call me.
I like it so far.
They're gonna call me bandwagon. It's pretty good. It's not like, this is my opinion. It's good, but it's not like holy shit, it's good. Well, maybe it will be, but I just started. I'm only like episode 2.
Like I gotta catch back up on that show.
Yeah.
I've not finished
So
up
far
yet.
it's good. I'm not gonna say it's like holy shit, it's good. It's not like Naruto or anything. Not maybe it'll change my mind. But so
Yeah.
far it's all right. It's good. I'm gonna say it's good. Besides that, I should be watching more animes. I really have. I've been watching other shit like I'm gonna be honest. I've been rewatching iCarly. I got Paramount Plus.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched fucking iCarly.
Are you watching? Are you excited for the reboot that's gonna be happening?
I'm excited for that. I can't wait. I'm just sad.
No,
I'm
no
sad
Sam.
no
Though.
Sam. No
No
Gibby.
Sam. No Sam.
No Gibby at least
No
for now.
Gibby. Gibby.
No confirmation. There's no confirmation that either one's coming back. Maybe in the future if we're lucky.
Yeah.
So I've been watching that. What else have I been watching? I watched The Last Chance You, the basketball one on Netflix. It's not as good as like the football ones. It
The
was
football
alright.
one's actually more better because that one's
Especially like the first 2 seasons, those were fucking amazing.
man.
Like with that one really like asshole coach.
Yeah.
John, I think it's John Brown was his name or something. He was a beast. This one was all right. What else have I been watching? Besides that, honestly, I'm a podcast guy. So I've been watching like I haven't seen Joe Rogan had what's his name? He had GSP on. I need to watch that.
PSP, bro.
Yeah, I kind of like I'm in between. I watch anime. I'll watch a little bit of like regular TV shows, and then I watch a lot of podcasts. Actually, a lot of them. I watched Brennan Schaub and like Fighter and the Kid.
Brennan Schaub, bro.
That's just pretty fun. It's pretty funny.
Have you heard his stand up, bro? It's bad. It is fucking bad, my guy.
Yeah, he sells out like clubs and stuff, but he's not obviously not Dave Chappelle.
Nah.
His stand up it's different. It's not like a Dave Chappelle.
I feel like Schaub's type of humor is like shit you would hear like if you're doing a kickback or some shit.
Yeah, he is funny though, but is he Dave Chappelle? No. Obviously.
Nah.
Is he Bill? Is he Joe Rogan? No. Is he Bill Burr? No. But he's good. He's good. He's good.
I think too. Joe Rogan, his stand up is not as funny as it used to be.
His is more like
it's more current. More current for Joe Rogan.
He's funny, but he's big, man. He sells out arenas and shit. I know part of it's because of his platform. Mm-hmm. He is funny. I've seen the podcast. I mean, some of his stand up is pretty funny. But yeah, so I watched a lot of podcasts, a lot of sports shit, a couple of animes. I want to get more into other animes.
I'm telling you, bro. I'll send you a fucking list right now. Anime's coming up. I think actually there is one. Do you like working out a lot? Because there's an anime I would recommend. It's called Non-Kilo. It's basically about these girls that are like weightlifters and shit. Honestly, it's pretty good. I thought I'll send you a link to it later, but I recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, like me, honestly, I'm a mainstream anime guy. Like I haven't really seen like the smaller fan base animes. Like I don't know, like the ones out there. I just haven't seen them. I should though. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. But next up, and this is another topic. I don't think we've ever talked about this. Our YouTube journey. I think we did once a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time. I think it was like the first couple episodes.
Like our YouTube journey. So I guess I'll go first this time. So I started I'm gonna be honest. I had this channel years ago. I mean, like years ago, like when I was a sophomore. But it was only posted like once a month or once every 2 months, and it was really stupid. It was just videos of me talking. I had like a shitty camera, and I would record the. I literally would even use. I would use my camera and record the TV of me playing a game.
Yeah.
Like I would play Marvel Nemesis and fucking uh, do shit with Thomas, and then like with another guest that's on this podcast usually.
Yeah.
And then I didn't start doing YouTube until 2019, like
Yeah.
around January. My first video is still there. It was Sports News episode 1.
I gotta
I
find it.
fucking sucked.
I gotta find it because now you got me interested now.
Yeah, it was Sports News episode 1.
Yeah.
It was basically about sports. I mean, that's what I do up to this day. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept doing those. I used to do them at Thomas's house, like with John and Thomas. We used to do at his house.
Mhm.
And then I did the Omeagles, like that.
Dude, you have to bring those back. Bring them back.
The only thing, they're so fucking vulgar that YouTube won't monetize them. They'll demonetize
Just try it out, bro. I mean, I watched those. How I Met You was through the Omegle videos, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking funny.
Those are pretty. We were pretty fucking.
They were
mean.
dumb, but they were dumb, but like.
Yeah, we were really fucking mean on there.
Yeah,
YouTube doesn't monetize them. Yeah, I got some views, and then I did a lot of different kind of reactions, and nothing popped until I got into Naruto. I watched all of Naruto from part 1 all the way to Boruto. I learned a lot. I started watching Kage and Seth the Programmer. I really enjoyed it, and then I started to gain a lot of knowledge, and then I started reacting to them, and that's where I am now. So I do UFC shit because I've loved UFC since I was a kid.
Yeah,
I just have a lot of shit to say about it, and Naruto, I'm a fucking fan now. It might be my favorite. I know Thomas and John are not going to like this, but I might like Naruto more than Dragon Ball, honestly. Naruto is really fucking good. Dragon Ball is cool too, though.
Yeah, Dragon Ball has its moments, but like right now, since there's no new season right now, we got to kind of wait.
Yeah, so it took me a couple years to kind of get the J family growing. So now I have, got you guys watching now. You guys know we're growing. And we appreciate the support. But that's my YouTube journey, really. If you guys really want to see what I was back then, my videos are still there.
I will look at them later.
Yeah, but I guess you should tell what was your journey?
Well, I started way back in 2016. That's for me. I actually started way back then, and I started out basically just doing like vlogs for my channel, which I don't know if it's still there. I might have private them, and the reason why I private them was because I was still going on and off figuring out what I wanted to do. So I started doing like vlogs. They were doing okay. Afterwards, I kind of like, I'm not feeling the vibe of this.
Right? Yeah, that was me too. I tried to do
vlogging is not. I mean, for the problem with vlogging is like you got to be really consistent on it, and if you're like an everyday vlogger, you try to be like one of those what they call them IRL streamers. Most people do. I thought it was a good trend, but I wasn't really falling in love with that.
Yeah, same thing with me. I'm just not a vlogger, honestly.
It's just like no, I think for some people it works, which is why nowadays people are just doing podcasts or like we're doing now, or like they do specific gaming and honestly like. The real world right now is not really a good place to be because we're in a pandemic.
Yeah, you can't do vlogs now.
People are just like doing podcast animation and whatever else can be happy. I started out doing before all this happened. I did vlogging, and then I did some reaction vids. I don't know if they're still up. I probably deleted them. And I'll tell you, I had like 3 other YouTube channels for this one. I had like
oh damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to find my niche, and I just kind of like deleted it. We uploaded it again.
Yeah,
I had other names too. Like it was Jonas Productions. Scratch that. Then it was Iron the Real Jonas. Scratch that.
Yeah.
And then it was Wolfie is here. Scratch that.
Damn.
And I was like, God, dude, like, and it trust me, it happened right when I went to college too, because I went to college in 2014. So I was still trying to, so I was still kind of like picking around too, and I was doing film for a while. So like, I need to figure out what was my niche. So. This is like when I'm just like the last one I did. I scratched it out, and then I finally decided to put Wildcat Bold because first of all I got through a Wu-Tang Clan generator because that shit was it was like I found it through there. I was like, hey, you know what? Childish Gambino did that shit. I'm gonna put mine on. So like I tried a couple times. I didn't like the vibes, and then I saw Wildcat Bold. I just took that name. I just like, hey, fucking claimed it. So now it's not there no more because like I went back recently. It's gone.
Damn.
So it's gone. But yeah, and then first couple of videos I did vlogs. I went back to vlogging again. Don't know why I did that. And then I started doing like web comic dubs.
I think I actually seen those on your like when I went back.
I liked them because they were just fun to do. But
Yeah.
like I'm like, I feel like I want to do more shit that's like more fun to do. So
Yeah.
then after a while, I started just doing, gaming for a little bit. And the gaming was kind of I hate honestly, bro, I hated fucking gaming so much because like
Yeah.
it
I
was
feel
slow.
it's hard to become a gaming YouTuber. Like,
If this was like 2012 gaming, this wouldn't be a perfect opportunity to do it. But like
yeah.
nowadays, less games are being played. YouTube's monetization is bad, and
Yeah.
if I was to do gaming, bro, low key, I would do like all the hentai games and like maybe maybe honeypot, maybe GTA.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you said you get a TV, me and you go to fucking Twitch and we do that shit there or
Yeah,
something.
I'm trying. Yeah, right now, like my main thing to focus on right now is like I have to get this shit going.
Yeah.
But and then eventually, after all the gaming shit kind of died down because I wasn't really falling in love with it, I went to fucking reaction vids. Reaction vids at the time were kind of popping up, and
Yeah.
I did a couple to a BoJack Horseman, and then people surprisingly I got more views on that. So then I did it again, and I just did other videos. I did music for a while, but then I got tired of doing music because I kept getting copyright claims.
Yeah, me too. Exactly.
So then and then I started switching to shows. But the
Yeah.
music wasn't that bad. Music was actually pretty good for me. But then I
Yeah.
started doing shows. And when I started doing anime shows, animated shows, people were liking them. And then I did specific animated shows, like people fucking wanted me to do more. And then right now I'm doing like this is what my main source of like what I'm doing for content.
Yeah.
Now, do I see myself doing this forever? Possibly no, because I think I want to switch off and do more content. I have plans. I think I've told you specifically that I'm going to try to do more animation vids.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's one thing I want to do. I've been working on music lately. I have some I'm taking a year off to basically start practicing my vocals and whatnot. And
Yeah.
then I want to start doing maybe covers of specific songs for animated shows or whatnot, maybe cartoons. I gotta figure that shit out.
Uh-huh.
I'm practicing on my animation just style right now, pick and choose.
Yeah.
And yeah, because right now that's what I'm saying. I put for the 5 years from now, I see myself the channel becoming a big platform. I don't want it to die because right now it's doing so well. I really
Right.
want
Yeah.
this to do great. But yeah, I mean that's how mostly I started. And then you hit me up, I think, on Facebook. And you're telling
Yeah.
me, hey,
I think it was like 20.
I don't remember like exactly. I could probably find. Well, I have it. But it's like, but it's on your other
Yeah, my
channel.
other channel.
So
Yeah.
like your other account. So like I found you. I'm like, oh sure, I'll check you out. And then I checked out some of your videos. Oh shit. And then this is how we met today.
Yeah. And
After every hospital, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I feel like this guy. I tell you,
oh
like,
my God.
I thought you were a scammer at one point.
There's
I was
so
like, oh.
honestly, there is a lot of scammers, dude. There's a
That's
lot
one
of,
thing I was like petrified and like, oh, okay, I'll look at your vids. So then
yeah.
and I was like, oh fuck, if he's a scammer, bro, I'll be pissed. And I
Yeah.
like,
There is a lot of them on there out there though, for sure.
yeah, and like I'm not like I said, I've told people numerous times, I'm always down to check people's content out. And, if I generally like it, I will give you a retweet or I'll put it on my channel.
Yeah.
I have no hate towards people. I show love back. What I don't like, it is what I used to do back in the day, which I stopped doing because it wasn't good. I used to be on I was on like this sub to sub thing on Instagram.
Oh my God. Oh
And
man, I've heard of that shit.
here's the thing. I didn't join it because I wanted more stuff. I joined it because a friend of mine put me on there because he
Right.
saw my vids and he retweeted my videos so many times. People were just starting my channel, and I would get comments in my videos. Hey, would you sub back to me? I'm like, what the fuck? And I fucking
Dude,
hated it.
yeah.
And I
Sub for
hated
sub.
that.
Sub for sub. Yeah, that shit is.
That was just
everywhere.
that was petty of me. I didn't even join it. My friend put me on there, and because he liked one of my videos and he put it on that, and then he put my social channel there. So I got fed up, and I deleted that group back in 2016, right when I changed my channel and shit.
Yeah.
So now, like nowadays, I'm just focusing more on just making more views and more vids now, more content because that's where I feel is better. And yeah, I mean, where I see myself 5 years, where I see myself 5 years from now, like I think I want to see my goal, and I think I've said before, I'm trying to hit 10K on my channel.
10K. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a big milestone.
And I think right now I'm at 2,600, so like that's fine, and I'm just gonna go for a big number and go from there.
Yeah, for me, I mean, moving forward, yeah, I want to keep like building the family, like you guys watching, obviously, and keep building it, and eventually become like an original. Well, I do have my original content, like the shit I say is my shit, but
Yeah,
Naruto UFC, I want to become like more of a
Joe Rogan.
yeah, like someone has not what I mean, and what I say authority, but what I mean authority is like you're someone that people can go to reference something like a Joe Rogan, like a Joe Rogan.
Yeah, no, that's the thing a lot, and I feel you got that.
Yeah, and even in Naruto, I guess the guys I can reference to are the guys that I react to, like SWAT Kage, Seth. Like when you want to learn shit about Naruto or an anime, you go to them. I want to become that eventually, and become like I guess an influencer, you say, and even gaming. Like when you said when you get your TV and stuff. Hopefully it's summer or whenever you get it, we can start on Twitch and build our family, like our supporters can go there and watch us there. That's more us, like personal. And basically, hopefully in 5 years, hopefully I have at least 10K in 5 years.
And that's the thing about where I started, because I never thought in a million years I was gonna hit 1,000 subs.
Me either. When I first started, I thought I was
like I hit 1,000 subs like in right in the beginning of 2019. That's when I started hitting I hit right, and then right around I think I have a post of it like on my Twitter, but I posted up and I get like 1,000 subs, and I was like, fuck, I never thought I'd hit this shit. And trust me, and I think just finding your niche is something important for a lot of people, and you don't have to just do reaction vids. I did these because people enjoyed it, I think eventually I want to start switching up content. Just look for something that's also it's going to be helping, beneficial personally.
Yeah, like for me, I'm glad our reactions do well. That's our original content when I post the live reactions. That's just us, all of it. So that's good.
Did you see I posted like, hey, bro, we're on a reaction.
Oh yeah, comp. we were on a reaction comp. Like I should at least credit all the channels at least.
I think he put it. Well, I don't know. For those, and I posted on my Twitter. Like if the guy takes my vid, post it on there. Hey, do what you want to do, bro. As long as I'm in the video, just put my name there or just whatever, because I'm pretty sure people are gonna find it. But regardless, it was good though.
I should comment and tell that guy, because that's just,
I do it on my vids too.
So but hopefully we grow, become more of a, people will know us and they could they trust our information. I think I'm more of the speaking type YouTuber. Like I just talk about shit. And my speaking has improved. Like my first video, I fucking sucked. I was terrible. I was horrible. My first, it's still there. I never deleted it. My very first video. I was a horrible debater. I guess I'm a debater in a way. Like when it comes to UFC, I'm debating myself. So when the people see it, they either agree or they don't. And to be honest, more people agree with me than not most of the time, unless it's a live reaction and it's a Khabib fan that hates us because we like Justin or whatever. That's not even a debate. That's just fans. But slowly, I'm building my, I guess, reputation. And
again, I feel your channel right now is slowly growing. Again, I haven't really paid much attention to it because I've been busy my own shit. But I do go by your channel a lot for the Naruto vids just to check them out. And honestly, I mean, you do give good insight, so that's mostly me. I'm trying to practice. I guess speaking is kind of like a practice, honestly. Like when you're a speaker, trying to be a good speaker, and to the point where people are like, "Oh shit, I want to listen." And then you got to be good at it. It takes practice. I think for me, I was putting me out there again because it took me almost a full year to basically kind of get used to editing and also just being on camera, which I'm just used to it. I've been on camera for a while. Now
I remember when I first started, I didn't like it really. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
It takes time because you gotta just be down with it, and then the most thing is people don't like being on camera because they're not gonna like their how they look or how they speak. I'm well, that's generally how it works. So once you start getting out of that comfort zone you're in and you just start doing more things that you like doing, people are not going to care. And and that's basically how it is. It takes time. It's it took me almost 6 months till I finally got the groove of it, and I finally felt better to just be myself instead of just being who I'm not.
Being natural on camera, that took me a while. That probably took me a few months too when I first started. I wasn't natural like myself until probably 6-7 months. Yeah, and I actually did skits. They're still there.
I look at some of them, bro. They're funny.
I guess that now, the vibe of my channel is more okay, this guy is I want to say I'm an intellect because I'm talking about Naruto and UFC, but I'm a source of intellect when it comes to that shit. I'm not a fucking genius, but
you're a commentator.
I'm a commentator. Yeah, I'm a commentator, and I'm improving. And people I appreciate the support. People enjoy it, and that's why I keep doing it. I wouldn't be doing it if they didn't like it. But when it comes to the gaming, and if we do Twitch, hopefully a summer or something when we have our equipment, that's when they're going to see our personality. Hopefully Thomas and John at least come on sometimes and hop on with us. Like GTA, What else is there?
I'm thinking mostly if we can do fighting games or some shit in the
Fighting
future.
games like Injustice. Maybe I'll get Mortal Kombat.
Fucking prop hunt, bro. Let's do prop
Yeah.
hunt.
Prop hunt. Yeah.
Bro, prop
Call of
hunt,
Duty.
Gmod. I'm telling you, man. Like again, we're just again speculating. I like this too. Is like we can. I'm trying to, like I said, this is why I'm doing all these studies so I can basically get money so
Yeah.
I can do videos with you guys again.
Yeah.
Because I know I can't. Like I said, I know we're doing the UFC shit, but we gotta like. I want to start doing more. Online shit eventually in the future.
Yeah. Online shit. Yeah. Like gaming, I think would do well for us. I've already had a couple people ask, "Are you going to do Twitch?" And I said, "Yeah, well, we will." And like when the time's right, when we have our equipment and stuff,
Yeah.
we'll do Twitch. I don't really want to do the YouTube streaming gaming shit. That's like
Nah,
I feel like Twitch is a better place for it. So like I'll shout us out, and hopefully a lot of the family of like from our channels come and they mess with us down there, and that'll be just another place where they could see and mess with us, like hopefully on the weekends or something.
Yeah.
And Thomas and John, I mean, I've like made videos with them I have videos that are on private that are like from 2016, like they're on private that I've done with Thomas and John. So they've been there for a while. Thomas also has a channel.
Yeah.
He just doesn't post as often, but he started when we were freshmen. I think there's videos from 2013 on there.
Damn,
like,
I gotta find those, bro. You're not giving me all this shit.
We were like little kids, like we were fucking kids on there. But yeah, in 5 years, hopefully we're influencers and we're for me, I hope I'm a commentator, like a legit one, like I'm good at it. Naruto, UFC, and I make my own shit. Like hopefully I have a few videos in mind for Naruto and UFC where it's like my content alone, not reaction. And then hopefully the gaming shit pops for us in summer. But yeah, hopefully that's where it goes. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That's us trying to slowly
YouTube dream, I guess, in some way.
Dream. But if any of you guys want to do YouTube, there's advice. You got to be consistent.
Yeah.
You can't stop because then people are just not going to see you, especially when you're new and YouTube doesn't really put your stuff in the suggestion. You just got to keep posting it, make the right titles.
Yeah.
Find your niche. If you like something a lot and you know you're good at it, do shit on that. I guarantee people will like you, especially if you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is the number one advice not to do. Don't do shit that you don't know shit about. Like people are going to think you're a fucking idiot. Like I'm not going to say who this guy is. There's a guy that does Naruto videos. And he does not know what the fuck he's talking about. So,
bro, don't make fun of me, bro.
like you see the comments. The guys like the comments are like, what are you doing? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like
I think for most people, it's like they need to realize too is that YouTube is like a game. Basically, people think that you're gonna be revealed might hit number one. It might, and you might get lucky.
Yeah,
but like the point is like
very rare.
But a lot of people start small and work their ways up. And they just got lucky. Some started late, some started early, and it's just you just gotta keep at it. There was times in my life where I wanted to fucking quit YouTube because
me too.
Because like I just like when I post a couple of videos, I got like 10 views.
Yeah, I used to get like 5 views,
and I got frustrated because like, dude, what the fuck? And at the time, I realized, okay, what am I doing? Okay, it's not what the content is. Okay, like what am I doing to make it better?
Yeah, it was. Okay. I remember I used to do fucking horrible.
And I would hate too if I lost a sub or if I gained a sub.
I used to.
And I hated that because it's just like, fuck, dude, like, what am I? And like, again, that was me like when I was a teenager. And now, like, as I've gotten older, I'm like, okay, now that I'm at a significant amount of number I feel happy with, let's not worry about the video I did yesterday. Let's focus on the next video I'm going to do this week. Then I don't focus on the past as much because if I do, I'm going to keep thinking about it. The only time like in my life where I actually want to quit YouTube, I think was in college because like I was so overwhelmed with fucking books and studying. Like, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm still in college, and I find time like Tuesdays because I really don't have class. Today when we do these, and then Wednesday sometimes when I'm not busy Wednesdays I'll post like a UFC video of like me talking.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And like consistent, like you said, consistency is key. I just feel like a lot of people they look at that.
Yeah.
At that one number and they feel like, damn, that's it. Like shit. I think a lot of people don't understand is sorry, I gotta help her. But they look at the numbers a lot. And trust me,
numbers you can't look at the numbers. It won't never get there.
And I'll be honest too, sometimes I do that in some vids recently.
Oh yeah, I definitely do too.
And the reason why I do that is because like I just want to be sure like in my life, like damn, like if that video doesn't do well, all right, let's let's do another video and let's see if we can just rebuild from it. The number part is what I'm need to stop focusing on the most.
Yeah,
like,
I actually have to stop doing that too.
I think I stopped doing it recently, and it is what it is. But
what I do is I'll what I really try to do. It's harder said than done. I'll post the video. After the video is posted, I don't even look at it until a couple days later. I'm like, I don't want to fucking know how many views.
Yeah.
Fuck that. And I know my real supporters are gonna watch. So shout out to all you guys. And if it does well, it does well. I go back. If it does bad, I'm real about it. I'm like, all right, I didn't do very well. Maybe it's most of the time it's my fault. I don't do my best work. So I gotta readjust. So that's YouTube. You gotta be consistent. You can't let if you're 99% of the population, your first few videos are not going to get any fucking views. That's just reality. Mine didn't get shit. I got like 5 views on my first video, maybe less. And you just gotta be consistent. Honestly, you gotta be consistent for months, sometimes fucking even years before you see like for me, it took me like 2 years to get where I'm at now. So I mean, it takes a long time, a lot of weeks and videos, and it's just reality. Unless you're Rice Gum, who blows up in a month, which is 1 in a million.
Fucking Rice Gum, bro. The guy's irrelevant now.
He barely posts. Some people have like that like Flight Reacts. He just has something about him that makes him very likable.
It's just the personality, bro. You just find the charisma and the characteristics of what you are.
Like that, like a Rice Gum. For some reason, people like him. I'm not hating on him. I don't really like him, but millions of people do. So shout out to him. And then there's other people like who's someone that's worked fucking hard and took years. Like I guess PewDiePie's been there ever since the beginning, but that's a guy that's been there for years. And he's the biggest YouTuber in the world now, but he grinded for fucking years. So I mean, he
dropped out of college too. Worked the hot dog stand.
Yeah, he grinded for years. There's a few guys out there that really
it's just like there's people that don't understand is like, and here's the thing too that people don't do, like they don't want to make the sacrifice. And the one thing I took from this experience for me when I did YouTube was like, I know I'm gonna have to stop doing all the fun stuff I started doing before and sacrifice that. So like hanging out with friends, giving up doing late night editing and just basically grind on that. And people don't understand is like, some people aren't willing to make that sacrifice.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't.
Like, bro, like there was a point in my time where I was like just working and going to school and I fucking hated it with a passion, but I wasn't having fun.
That's kind of where I'm at right now.
And I was drinking, bro, and like the drinking was very, very not good for me. So I quit the drinking. I quit recently to put my 2 weeks notice for my job. So like I'm full on doing this and another job I'm doing. So, it's just, I think that one thing, if you're not willing to make that sacrifice just to do well or just to be successful in general, you're not going to get nowhere in life. You're going to be
you'll never make it. But this kind of goes into the next topic. I guess it's kind of similar. Why do people give up on their dreams and never try? So for me,
go ahead.
There's a lot of young people, especially probably a little bit younger than us, that have dreams, but when they get to the real world, when they become our age, they're like, oh fuck, this shit is hard, and they give up. And then they end up living unfulfilling lives. So success, man, it's not easy. Honestly, it's not easy, especially when you do want to do something that's hard, like YouTube, or you want to be a singer or actor, lawyer. It's not fucking easy, man. It's going to take years of consistency, you're going to fail a lot on the way there. Just fucking life. You can't avoid it. You can't give up after one failure. Success is hard, man. That's why most people don't get to where they want to be. They end up in an unfulfilling life, in an unfulfilling job, stuck for a decade, 15 years, 20 years in some shit job, going home, going to an office or to some place they don't want to be at, doing shit they don't want to do for 8 hours, having to follow a script. Like that's real life for most people.
That's like it's this pattern too, where like people don't realize their full potential because no one's told them that, or no one's encouraged them to do more, or no one's been able to just like go out and do it because they either have car debt, they have college debt, or they don't have a specific niche of what to do. Or we got lazy guys who just like, they don't do anything in their lives. They stay at home with their parents, or they just don't have a sense of like stability where they can feel generally happy and chase their dreams and goals, because they also think that if they chase their dreams and goals and they fail, they don't try again, and they give up so fucking easily.
Yeah. So there's two kinds of people that I see our age. We know people like this personally. There's this kind of person that doesn't even ever try. All they do is have fun all day. They go out all day. They party all goddamn day, and they're in denial of what they really are. And the reality is they're fucking losers. I'm sorry. Like if that's your life, all you do is nothing all damn day, and the only thing that's in your mind is like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends today, and then tomorrow, and then tomorrow, and then tomorrow. Like you're a loser, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Yeah.
open your eyes. And then there's the other guy that tries, and then they give up, and they end up in just some shitty job. Like the only way to reach success, man, is you're gonna have to be uncomfortable. So you have two options:
Yeah.
either live an unfulfilling life, be fucking miserable, or
Yeah.
struggle now, and in a couple of years you're where you want to be. So it's up to you. You want to be uncomfortable for a couple of years and get to where you want to be, or do you want to be fucking miserable for 20 years? Like it's up to you, man. I mean,
And here's another thing too is like I think I explained this already. Like I just graduated from a 4-year degree at fucking Cal State LA. I just graduated this year, well last year, and a pandemic really
fucked
everything up.
Yeah.
Not just a fucking I didn't get a job. Like no, all the jobs that I wanted to apply for gone.
Yeah.
So I was like shit. And I only know filming. I know basic editing. I know basically. I don't know fucking everything.
Yeah, right.
So what I did in this mindset, I was like, okay, I know editing. I know how to act. I know how to be entertaining. I know what to do. So that's just my dilemma. Okay, let's figure something out. So I did studies to basically finance whatever I could get.
Right,
I didn't use that money just to fuck around and buy expensive ass shit. I didn't. Yeah. I'm a type of guy like, okay, if I get a lot of money, I need to invest it into myself and into my own dreams. Like I bought books. I bought fucking workout equipment. I'm learning to sing right now. I'm learning to dance.
Yeah.
So I mean, even if let's say people, because there's people out there who like, oh, well, I can't do the dream I want because I don't have this, and this. I said, okay, well then work with what you got. Either figure it out and then basically space it out. And people always say, well, you got all that money just from doing one study. I'm like, it doesn't matter if I did a study or not. Like even if I didn't have all that money, I would still find ways to figure out if I can't get my dream, okay, what steps can I do to get there before, the original goal? Because, and what people don't understand is like, I started out just, I just went to school and worked. And the only thing I learned throughout my whole career was working at a fast food restaurant. That's all I knew. I didn't fucking know how to draw. I didn't know how to fucking dance. I didn't know how to sing. When I graduated and then the real world hit me when we had a fucking pandemic. That's when I fucking just like said, shit, okay. This honestly, this pandemic is a fucking curse, but it's also a blessing.
Definitely curse.
But it's also a blessing too, because the reason why it gives people a chance to basically figure out who they are and figure out what's going on. Because honestly, when this hit, a lot of the world changed. A lot of people started doing more. Businesses kept going better, and even you find more stuff about yourself.
Yeah.
And I know there's people out there right now that are giving up so easily because we're in this fucking pandemic state. But I think people should look at themselves and write. I honestly too, what I did, I wrote shit down. I wrote shit down every fucking day.
Yeah.
I have a goal list on my fucking wall here of what shit that I have goals I want to do. I have motivational quotes every day to keep me going. I tell you all the time, I'm just trying to, even if it's small, fuck. I mean, you don't have to run a 10K marathon.
Yeah.
Like if you have a goal set, like, okay, every morning I'm going to get up at 4:30 and I don't know, clean the garage or clean your fucking house. Just something small.
Yeah.
You don't have to go all big. Even if your dreams like, oh, you want to be a world-class singer. Okay. You can't fucking do it all along. There are ways to get there. You can do social media. You can go online. Again, this is people out there that just look at the end goal and they don't focus on the long term. They want to get from all the way to A instead of going through like alphabet. Like you have to go through that shit. Yeah. If you're not willing to do that, a lot of people just give up and they just stick to a normal job. And like I can honestly, low key, I could not see myself working a normal job unless I had to. And if I had to, I would put time afterwards to focus on my dream. So
and one thing I always say is a lot of people our age, they avoid discomfort. But honestly, this is me. I'm not just saying this. I seek discomfort because I try to put my mind through all kinds of discomfort. So when I'm in the real world, life's easier. Like working out. Honestly, working out's a big thing. When you work out hard as fuck, regular life is calm. It's peaceful. You don't feel like shit. You don't feel like you're a fat fuck or like just out of shape. Like fuck, you feel good, man. When you work out hard, when you work hard, life is easier. You can actually enjoy comfort. I honestly, me personally, I can't enjoy comfort if I don't earn
You
it.
can't, bro.
Um,
It bothers
yeah,
me.
if I'm late on the couch or something, I'm not done with what I have to do. I can't enjoy it. It's gonna be on my mind. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind until I get it done. So people out there that are our age are kind of not knowing what to do. Seek discomfort, man. Push yourself.
Sick it, bro.
Run a fucking mile until you fucking can't
Fucking just
breathe
say
anymore. Like you gotta push yourself. It's the only way to get there. And you gotta realize there's no shortcuts. There is no shortcuts, man. You can't be a Bill Gates tomorrow. You can't be Ariana Grande tomorrow. You can't be PewDiePie tomorrow. It's not possible.
I mean, shit. Like, there's people out there, even in the UFC, fucking bro. Conor
Yeah,
McGregor didn't fucking start out becoming the
yeah.
great until he's
Connor was fucking broke for years. I'm fucking plumber until he started grinding, and look at him now. Years.
fucking
Yeah,
yeah. Like, it took years. Even the greats at one
yeah,
point were beginners. Not everyone fucking became a star overnight. It
yeah. Like
takes time.
because all people see now, and especially in the social media age bullshit, is they see people when they're at their best. They don't see people when they're struggling. Like
Yeah,
Michael Jordan in high school when he was fucking cut from his varsity team. They didn't see that.
yeah.
They didn't see fucking Jorge Masvidal when he was fighting in the streets for pennies. And they only see
Eating
the rich
McDonald's.
Masvidal
Eating
eating.
McDonald's.
Yeah, all they see is Masvidal eating McDonald's, being street Jesus, beating people's asses, knocking out Darren Till. They didn't see him struggle, Kimbo
Yeah, bro.
Slice.
It's
They don't see the struggle. You're gonna have to struggle. And another thing that people really want is they want to be praised. They want to be praised for their shit. Who gives a shit if you're praised, man? Like
yeah,
it's
man.
about it's about results. To me, I don't give it. I mean, I like when people praise me, obviously, but to me, it's about results. Like if I see a result, that's good.
Yeah,
That
dude.
shows me I'm improving. I don't give a shit if this guy thinks I'm doing a good job. Like it's about results. It's gonna take
It's
time.
like,
It's
yeah,
in
it's like I take a goal. Like, if I did something good and people praise me for that, I said, okay, I'm not done yet. I still got to show the shit I got to focus on.
yeah,
Like, even a video, I'm throwing an example here. Like, a video, if it did fucking well, I'm like, okay, that video did pretty well. I love it. Let's do it again. Like, we can do it again. It may not be as good as the first video, but if you do
yeah,
something better that might top the next video, that's good. So the
yeah.
problem is too is like I think the reason why people give up so easily is because there's never been encouragement. There's never been someone there. They look at their parents. Sometimes their parents and friends are basically the worst people to look up.
Honestly, yeah, that's sad.
Honestly,
Sad thing. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
because I had, my mom at one point told me I was never going to go to college. I said, fuck no, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to get my degree. Even if I don't fucking get it, I have to try. And
right.
there was one point where I didn't want to go to college. Like, I was like, I might go do community. But the reason why I went was because they offered me fucking a scholarship. So
Right.
I need to go. So I took
Yeah.
advantage of that. And then I honestly too, people like, my family fucking freaks out when I work off like 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, but like, is it better than fucking doing nothing? Like, come on. Like, again, I just think too is like we have people in our surrounding, like negative people. I'm gonna say that
Definitely.
negative people, like who are very, very discouraging. Who you see someone doing well, but then they say a specific reason, like, "Oh, you're not doing this right. You're not doing that right." And I fucking hated that about people. Like, dude, regardless of what it is, just be encouraging. A lot of people, we're not encouragement, and there is a time where you need to be tough on people and give them the harsh reality, but don't discourage them. Like, don't put them down. Like you said, okay, like, here's the thing I learned too. Like, when there was I'll take this for example. Remember that time you're fucking sparring at the park?
Oh yeah.
And my dumb ass, like, bro, I sparred all three of you and I fucking sucked ass. But you encouraged me to like keep my fucking guard down and make sure, which I still kind of did that, but fuck it. But do you see? Like, it's not about like putting someone down because you're not doing it right. It's like you're putting them down, but also giving them advice to make sure they listen. A lot of people in life will not take advice.
Yeah,
shit.
No, they hate taking advice.
Yeah, when I sparred, I didn't want to fucking spar all three of you, but I took the challenge. Like, oh fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then forget that part. But then there's other people like who say like, oh, you can't make this specific shoe right, or you can't design this type of creativity the way I do it. Like, okay, well, what can you do to teach me? And I'm pretty sure some people will go out and teach you how to do it.
Yeah.
And I encourage people too, please learn. Like, dude, I know they say books don't help. Like, fuck, dude, read a lot of books. There are books to help you how to draw, how to read. I'm reading some right now. You've just gotta, I always encourage people, please, like, as much as how it is, you may live in a broken home, you may live by yourself and you're not knowing what to do in life. Just find it. There's stuff out there you can do. Like, you don't have to. I'm not telling you to run for president. Just like, if you find something that's small and gradually build from it, just do well.
Yeah, and for me, there's two types of negative people. There's this type, we all know the old bitter kind of person. When they see someone say, like, "Oh, look at this rich asshole," I'm like, dude, that's negative. You're obviously bitter about your own life. So those kind of people you got to stay away from, because when they see you succeed, or when they see you trying, if you haven't made it yet, they're gonna be like, "You'll never make it. You're wasting your fucking time. You're fucking go get a job at this place. You'll make this amount of money. You'll be safe." There's those kind of people. And then when you're successful, like, "Oh, you're some rich asshole." I'm like, I worked. And then the other kind of negativity are those people that don't do shit with their lives. They have no goals, and they sit on their ass all day. All they do is have fun all day, or the only goal in their mind is, all right, what can I do to please myself today? Like, that's not life. And the only way to really get success is you got to have the right mindset. Honestly, the people you're around is very important. If you're around the negative people, they're going to drag your ass down. And sad thing is, sometimes it's family or friends. And if it's family, you have no choice but to deal with them. But for me, my advice, the best way to deal with those people, don't ignore them. Don't.
I just tend to tell people to ignore them, because like, even if they're your family, your love, and that's the harsh reality is, your first critics are going to be your friends and your family.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta, like, there's people like who don't understand this. I have specific people in my group, like, who don't see the bright side of everything because of what their parents and family told them once.
Yeah.
I tell them, like, well, have they done more than you? Like, what have you done so far? And I tend to ignore them and just show them the results when you are big.
Yeah. And
I'm not telling you. Yeah, go ahead.
And the funny thing is, me growing up, I had dreams like boxing and things like that. And at certain people, I'm not gonna say who, but it's close people saying you'll never make it. You'll never make it. And boxing, I'll say this: I almost went pro. They had nothing to say after that. YouTube, I got monetized. They have nothing to say now. So prove them wrong, man. That's all you could do. Prove them wrong. Don't ever stop, even when you're feeling like shit. Those days, the reality is, most days are gonna be days you don't feel like doing something, but those are the days you got to push through. If you want to achieve a goal, you can't sit on your ass like, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh no, I'll do it next week." No, you got to do it today, and it'll pay off, man. You'll be thankful you did. You pushed through those days that you pushed through, because once you push through, you get the results. So I mean,
just at the end of the day, like, for people out there who just feel like their dreams are too small or too big, I would say just aim big, even if it's the smallest thing, because in reality, like, we're all gonna die eventually. We can't live forever.
We're all gonna die.
I mean, shit. Like, I think is probably my last point on this. I think one prime example would be Kobe Bryant. Like, when he put up the points, he put up the numbers, and people just know him from basketball. Now, people may know him from that, but at the end of the day, this guy did everything. He got a fucking Oscar for a movie. Sorry, an animated film he did. He got his first Oscar. He, made a clothing line. He, gave back to the community. He started his own filming production, and he did everything he did in life. And then, tragically, he passed away, and did, like, last year. But like, people, always, say, "Oh, he was this, and this, great athlete." Like, yeah, he did all that, but like, just look at what his career did. He did everything that no one at his age could never think of doing. Like, he did everything. He went to basketball at 18. He fucking went to the Lakers. He did all this, and then he got to battle Michael Jordan. He did everything. And that's accomplishment is what made him big. It can be small too, again, for people like who are just like Walt Disney. Again, if you guys want to learn more about people, go watch their first music videos, their first animation vids, their whole backstory. There are people who had to go through the same shit you had to go through.
Yeah, they started from nothing. Yeah.
And they worked their way up. But yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, never give up, guys. Just believe in this shit. When I met you, I thought you were a fucking weirdo at one point. Now I'm like, oh, okay, you're a chill guy. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do business together.
Yeah, when I met you, I thought you were a fucking, I don't know. I didn't know. You probably thought you were weird too, but what I was like,
I'm still weird, but okay. I'm still weird.
But so what I have to say is, this is my advice. I mean, people live their lives the way they want it, but the way I live it is, I personally have a high motor. Like, just every day, I just have drive. Like, every day I have drive, and I know there's some people around me that don't have it. They They'll try to drag you down with their old-fashioned mentality or their safe mentality. They all want to live like the safe life. Like, oh, you want to make sure you have life insurance and health insurance, so take this shit job and work here for 20 years. Like, no, dude. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do how I want to do it. And if I fuck up, if I live like have to sleep on the floor, I don't give a fuck, man. I mean, I don't have kids. I don't have a fucking wife, so I don't give a fuck. So
yeah, bro.
I'm willing to take a risk. I'm willing to challenge. And people got to realize through challenge that gems blossom, a gem success. It's the only way. There is no shortcuts.
Yeah.
There is no secret pill. There's nothing. There's no other way. Maybe you're rice gum. Good for you. If you're a rice gum, 2 million subs in 1 fucking month. Good for you.
Hell yeah.
But the reality of it is 99.9%. That's not going to happen. And you got to grind. Whatever your dream is, as long as you love what you do, it doesn't even matter if you want to fucking climb rocks for the rest of your life. If you love it, who gives a fuck? I mean, as long as you have money to survive and eat and live somewhere. If you just want to paint, if you want to climb rocks, if you want to if you like fucking mowing lawns, who cares? Make a lawn mowing business. Just whatever your fucking dream is. Yeah. Don't listen to what people fucking say. Who gives a fuck, man? Even if people close to you, if they're just there to drag you down, who gives a fuck? Do shit your way, and through challenge, will gem blossom. I guarantee it. This is gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a long time, but it'll happen slowly but surely, and it might even take years. But yeah, guys, that's our I guess our fucking pep talk. I had one more topic here, but I mean,
I think we should say because I think that was the last one, but for another time because I feel like we ended good here. That's why.
Yeah, we ended good here. I don't want to bring up this topic. Maybe next time when Thomas comes back on. But yeah, guys, I guess do you have any other topics before we end this one?
That's pretty much it. I think we kind of got the point straight across.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
Please.
The point of that was to hopefully get hopefully light a fire under one of you guys. Maybe one of you guys are struggling. Who knows mentally, and you don't know what the fuck to do. But now you got some insight. Just start with what you got. If you don't have much, you still have enough. Start with whatever you got. Go from there. Don't think about long term. Just go day to day to day to day, and eventually build up to something long term. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This was more of a personal side of us.
Yeah,
we'll do it every once in a while. We're not motivational fucking speakers. I'm not fucking. We're not fucking. Joe Rogan or Eric Thomas, but we try and hopefully you enjoyed, guys. And this was episode 31. Thomas, hopefully we see you next time.
Please,
and we'll catch you next one, guys. Jither Gray signing out.
Later.
Peace.